the way.
You're gonna drown.
We don't lie.
Yusa will reveal the location of the rebel base.
Just exclusively state really creepy
Oh, I
things,
swear.
but in a real happy voice.
You're gonna take off your clothes.
No, I was thinking like murdery things, but yeah.
I mean, it's equally as creepy.
Did I mention we're live? Okay,
In
good.
the wrong way.
Okay, you
Sorry if you get my video banned on Facebook.
Not PG-13.
This is the moment where you turn it off because it's not for children.
That's right.
Why are children up at 8:51 anyways?
I was always up at 8:51. I never had a bedtime.
The kids are watching it later.
Mine's always up even to one right now, I guarantee it.
Well, for anybody tuning in right now, we are about to sit down and create characters for a new campaign.
Hoorah!
We're going to go ahead and just introduce ourselves too for people who don't know us or actually look at the cover photo on the page. Or some of us that aren't even on the cover photo. We'll start with me. My name's Scott. I'm running this game. I'm the game master for this. We're going to run Star Wars and what's old is new. And so we're going to just go through and do a character creation process. And as you guys know, some things are going to be a little different from the standard from the book. Kind of homebrewed a little bit, have a little flavor with it. So and when that comes up, I'll let you guys know. But go ahead and start with you.
My name's Matt. I'm one of the guys on the Facebook cover page. And yeah, I've been looking forward to this one for about a week because I've been on the Inward Loop Circle and even homebrewed my own special race for this.
I would say, yeah, if you guys have an idea what character you're going to go for, just go ahead and mention that too. If you don't know, just say undecided.
Well, I'm Caleb. I don't know if I'm on the cover photo or not.
You're not.
There you go.
Have you liked the page yet?
I don't think I have. No, I don't think I've seen a link to it yet.
I'll have to send a link.
Yep.
So I just got the notification from Ronnie today that the little welcome to the
Yeah.
family thing.
Because we just became friends on Facebook.
That's right.
Even though we've been messaging for the group. Alright.
Should we look at the camera?
It's a lot.
Don't you want to do?
Exclusively look away from the camera.
Don't go too much
Hey,
attention.
if you close your eyes, they can't see you.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to wear glasses for that. Oh, wait.
TWS's?
I'm John, and I'm planning on being a more brute character in the game, and yeah, that's I guess about.
Yes.
Woo!
And this is Swanson. We do have another John.
Oh yes, John Swanson. I'm John.
This is JS.
JS, not J. What's his last name? JM.
Doom.
McCloud.
Yeah, John Doom.
John JD. Well, my middle name starts with a D, so.
JDS.
JD.
It's not really helping us differentiate between the two.
I was intending.
Secretly, they're the same person.
It's actually McClay. It's JM. But
Oh, okay.
now you're going to say my second middle name has an M in it.
My second middle name is Malcolm.
And it's in the middle.
And my
Yes.
third middle name is Danger.
And this is why it takes us 5 hours to create characters.
Looking at the playback, we figured it out. I am Dan, and I will be playing a Mandalorian who is descended from the Mandalorian Knights.
I am Ronnie. Yeah, I guess I'm on the cover photo too.
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
Oh, Ronnie's on the cover.
I am. Yeah, so as far as I've gotten in character creation, I just know I'm going to play a Chiss. He's probably going to be a tactician like Admiral Thrawn, but more of a hands-on approach, as in he's going to stab some people.
You will be stabbing.
Tell him about your hello day.
So,
You're using your force bro. Tell me more.
and
You go on.
will more than likely become a Sith. So,
I think it's likely not. It's going to happen eventually.
Or dark side, because there is a
You could just be
distinction
dark
between
side.
dark
That's
side
right.
and Sith.
that's right. There's a distinction. No, he starts. He's gonna be evil son of a bitch. But
PG.
That is
We already lost that.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
We've already
hit
crossed
that
that
discord.
boundary.
is it rated R yet?
Did we get kicked off yet?
Oh,
We've
we're
also
Oh, we're so good.
we've also already lost our funding.
Nobody gives two flying Fs,
No,
okay?
now we're sponsored by Pepsi now.
No, if this is you two who have an age restricted slapped on it right away.
Oh, yeah. 18
However,
plus only.
Discretion.
If you join on Patreon,
That's right, if you join our Patreon,
And we don't have set up yet.
we're getting on that.
By the way, Caleb, you're not the only one that's not in the photo. Nathan's not either.
Well, Nathan has been doing this less than I have. I've been doing this since your old house.
well, you just become a regular member though.
Yeah, now you're regular.
So there'll be probably more pictures coming soon.
Yes, we'll work on that.
New cover
Got a new
photo.
cover photo going. Kind of squishing everybody's faces.
Yeah, my other half can't join us. She works. So, but yeah, my wife's in the cover photo too.
I'm
gonna do this to our
close
his
person
newly
face to
appointed
face
wife.
like that. Yes.
We're just gonna see
Acquired.
there you go, newly acquired. It was Siberian Russian bride's mail order.
So much.
JK.
She's gonna watch this later. We can get some hate mail.
So we're watching his obituary right now.
We knew you well.
This is the last time anybody saw him alive.
flash to gray.
Alright, so for the most part,
Episode of 2018.
I'll be over here off camera working on stuff for everybody.
Oh, we need to do that when there's a character death.
Had that thing.
I don't plan on dying.
Yeah,
Did you plan on dying in the last game?
That's the other thing I need to say about my character.
I
I
don't
don't
think
plan on
anyone plans
dying.
on dying. Really.
I don't plan. I certainly didn't get.
It's his fault that we all died.
It's his fault we're starting a new
It
game.
is forever his fault.
I did
Yeah.
once play a character that planned to die.
He just came in and went high.
I just thought you were shooting.
Incidentally, that's Sean. You'll see him later.
We're not addressing the role issue. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
Oh,
We allow that to happen.
I don't.
You don't?
Yeah, I'm gonna go there and play with the Wookiees.
And by play, they're going to just break their leg and just be.
No, I'm gonna lead a Wookiee rebellion against the Republic. And
Against the Republic.
Well,
Interesting.
there is no empire yet.
That's
Against the Republic. Who led?
So Scott, you started with the standard 3 to everything except for rep inside, right?
Hold on 1 moment. There appears to be a technical problem.
Uh-oh.
Yep, let me try to solve it.
Oh wait,
We used too many F-bombs?
They took us off the air.
Facebook already put us took us off.
Not at all.
They had connectivity issues
technical
out here?
No, it's for
difficulties.
some reason not working the way I thought it would. 1 moment. I think I did this incorrectly. I was sharing is what I was doing. I was trying to.
Is that us right now?
Hey, I need you guys to do me a favor real quick. I need somebody to do this for me.
Yeah.
I'm about to send something in a group message,
Okay.
and I need you guys
On
to
Messenger or
on Messenger,
text?
and I need you to click on it. Okay.
Okay.
Yep, waiting.
Oh, all of us?
Just somebody.
Wow, no.
Okay. I need you to click on the link where it says the HTTPS and has the M for mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Click on it, and then I need you to show me what it shows.
You want me to do it?
Right.
No, everything.
Waiting.
Somebody.
4 people just tried to log in.
I haven't even gotten it.
Well then, I think I might know what the issue is. Because you're on the mobile.
It's not letting me
Just
open
a
the
moment.
video.
If you do.
Well, yeah, try not to do that. I just need you to click on it to show me what it was bringing you to.
I'm in. Oh,
Yeah.
you need the Facebook app,
Yeah.
and I don't have that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
To the-
gotcha. Thank you. I must go fix this.
Okay.
You actually
So
need
I'm
the Facebook app.
following the Saturday night gaming thing now. So you're waiting.
Yep. He didn't send it via the app, that's why it didn't.
Do what?
Oh, I have to update Facebook for this, really?
Can you only follow it? Can you not be like,
Right.
just have to be invited to it?
Yeah, you're
Oh.
invited to join.
Maybe that's the reason I'm not part of it, because no one's invited me.
You gotta like it first.
Follow it, like, there you go.
There you go. See, liking and following are two different things.
Alright, Ronnie.
You know, you have to like, you have to subscribe, and then you have to hit the bell at the bottom left, the bottom right corner.
Just like the
Always, okay?
I did.
That's it. That's all you do. Just do that and follow it. You're fine.
I did.
Alright, now I'm going to send this one and see if it does something different. Okay, Dan?
I don't have the Facebook app, so
Mine's
someone else
updating.
Probably check it.
Mine is forcing an update, so
What are we supposed to be doing? Checking the video?
yeah.
Nah, that's a video, just a link.
I mean, it's taking me to the Facebook.com webpage.
Yep. I'm saying to watch live in the app.
I don't have it yet.
Oh, I know.
Alright, no technical difficulty there. No problem. Let me get this work back up. Okay, first off, let's see. Everybody got their folders?
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. Alright, what folders are not you? Send those to me. Okay. Also, who?
Watch the back. Mind the back.
Right in the back. Pencils? Everybody got pencils?
Check.
Cool.
I got two in case one breaks.
Let's get these out of your way there. Now, if you guys look at your character sheets real quick, I'm going to point some things out to you. These sheets are different than the ones we've used in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get the hexagon pattern in the back?
No, there's at least vital damage. Or vital
Yeah.
defense is one. Oh yeah, the attack line is different too.
I like the
Alright, so look at the top. It has Homeworld and Origin now.
Yep.
Homeworld is unique to the future, to new. You don't see it in the old. I don't believe it's in the now. I haven't actually picked that one up yet.
Okay.
They're still working on
the
it.
pencils go.
You guys get bonuses for the Homeworld. For those who played new before, it gives you like a certain bonus and a penalty also, and you get a bonus skill out of it. Then you write your Origin up here, which leaves your life path strictly for your career. Okay? Also, if you notice, if you look at your defenses, you've got an extra one now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a vital defense, which, by the way, has already been there, and we just hadn't really used it because there was no use for it. Well, the situations you're in were in use for it. Most situations you're in was melee, ranged, and maybe a few mental. Well, vital defense comes in handy for a few things, like traps, for instance. Has to do with vital defense, but that's based off of your END, your endurance.
Okay.
So, you know how your melee is based off of your strength or agility, your range is based off of agility, or, your int.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have your mental, which is based off of logic and will.
Yeah.
We got your vital, which is based off of the endurance.
Okay.
So, anyways, it's another one for you guys to look at. Anybody that had a companion, if you notice you had vital defense for your companion,
Yeah.
it
I
wasn't
noticed.
on your character sheet.
I noticed.
So, like I said, it's one of those
Think
things.
about it.
Other than that, I think everything else is pretty much the same. Yes. All right. Now that we got that squared away. See, Dan,
Yes.
John, Matt. I've already given you guys your grades, right?
Yeah.
And mine, correct?
I was gonna ask. I remember last week you said you gave us our experience, and then you said something about you didn't give us enough experience. Or was it? Or,
I did, but I didn't, and I corrected it.
oh, okay.
So what did I tell you?
I think I was at 8.
8. Yes, that's where you should be, is 8.
Yeah, I was like 8 with 4 leftover experience. Is what I remember.
Yeah, that's what I was at.
Yes, that's fine. You guys are carrying over from the previous game that
Yep.
TPK.
Awesome.
So,
Sweetness.
So,
That's my only worry.
I can't remember the order. So 8 careers, actually.
Yeah.
And that's 7d6 or 8d6. 9 is 8d6.
doing math. Hold on. 6. Let's see. 6 and 7 is 6. Yes. And then 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, 8, 9, and 10 is the next one, and then after that it's 11 through 12.
Yeah. I think
Not that I've been looking at.
Yeah, it goes like that. Man, I maybe look something up.
Already.
Already, haven't even got to the actual character creation part. You got me looking things up already.
Doing your
That's alright. That's cool. I'll find out for you. That is the
Oh,
little
no,
thing
there's actually
here.
a
That is
spot
sticky.
in Homeworld
Look
Image
at that. Alright.
that you have to pick in the actual book.
Bless you, by the way.
Question.
How?
Now?
That's why I filled out all the.
Oh, here we go. 8, 9, and 10 are 76.
Okay. So we're at 76.
Yeah. So, I was doing
76.
math right.
No, it's just for
This is for us.
Alright. Now, Ronnie and Caleb, I could probably go grab them, but do you guys remember your stuff from the
no.
other game? Do you guys remember what grade you were or anything like that?
76.
Okay.
You're
Fairly
great.
certain.
You guys had just gotten to it, I think, right?
Yeah, we had just gotten to 76.
This is what I was referring to.
Alright, well, we'll put you at 8 as well with them. Let's put you at 8 and put it 0. Yeah. So just your 8 grades.
Just 8 careers.
Grade 8.
Well, it's
Grade
grade 8.
Grade 8.
Yeah, you get your
Yeah.
1 grade from Origin and then
Yeah,
zero.
then 7 of them
Everything
from the
else.
careers.
Yeah.
That's where the fun comes in.
Yep.
By the way, would you do me a favor?
Your grade 8.
Show that book.
He said, yeah,
All right.
76.
Go and present it. Present it well.
This is the new book. Literally. NEW. New.
Yes.
Awesome.
It is. Digest version.
Definitely the digested version. If only I actually. The original is this size.
Yes.
Decent comparison. So yeah. It's all
Weigh
black
it
and
in,
white.
man. I don't know how many pounds.
This is definitely black and white. At least 5 pounds lighter.
Whole lot easier
Even
to
though
pass around the
even though
table.
it's grayscale, the pictures are still high resolution. I give it a 9.8 out of 10.
Probably a whole lot easier
Because
to
you
carry
never
around
give
from
10 out of
players.
10s.
No, I do. But there has to actually be labeled Star Wars on the book cover.
Alright. Or Kingdom Hearts. But anyways.
Yeah, or Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, touche, sir. Touche. You got me on
It
that
makes
one.
sense because you do use the Russian voice a lot.
Yes.
Yes.
But yes, these digest versions are actually nice. The digest ones are.
Seems
Yeah.
nice to carry
They're
around.
much better than what I thought they were going to appear to be, and the page numbers line up too. So it helps out when you actually tell me a page number. I can actually follow
Yeah.
along with you and not have to do math, which is fantastic.
Yep.
Also, they are a pretty good price. They're $10.
Ooh, man. I almost want to pick up the whole
Seems a
set
whole lot
then.
easier to carry
So
around and
yeah, each of the
cheaper
digest
than
ones.
this one.
So hint, hint, in case anybody wanted one of their own.
Hint, hint, Matthew. Hint, hint.
This is the old,
There you go.
which is still part
Legit
of the
size
system,
comparison.
but it's a different era. So
Different era.
yeah, fantasy, magic, and such like that.
But if you like plopping down a book that's got some weight,
Or if you just really want a defensive weapon.
yeah.
So if you want the extra 8 to 7 pounds in your backpack, go for it. Versus maybe 2. Have fun.
Have fun with that.
This brought to you by Product Reviews, Saturday Night Gaming.
I don't know, Scott. He bought them. They're both his.
Moving to the next segment.
Yeah, I bought them. I picked up the PDF for about $20. And then I picked up the digest books both for about $20. So I spent about $40, and I've got pretty much everything we're going to need for it.
That needs to
So
be
where'd
our
you
new
get these
segment.
from? Where'd you get these from?
Amazon.
Amazon? Yeah.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. Ever since he put that on Amazon, Russ, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Since he made it available on Amazon, works fantastic, especially since I'm a Prime member.
Yeah.
I got 2
More
days
product reviews by Saturday Night Gaming.
Yes.
Needs to be a regular
indeed.
segment.
But by the way, since we're talking about this, I do accept donations. Feel free to throw any money out on the table for it to be left.
I'll get you next week.
So about those same level characters if we
Yes.
die.
All right.
So that
Oh yes.
$5
well,
buy-in.
I mean, since we're gonna go ahead and throw names out here, you know, I I believe EA has licensing. Oh wait, that's only for the video games.
Yeah.
That's right. Fantasy Flight has.
No,
it for the
I
actual
believe
video.
they're losing that licensing though. I believe. Last I checked.
They should have lost it 2 years ago.
Amen to that. Preach it.
Character life insurance, not brought to you by Mountain Dew.
However, in the spirit of things of Battlefront 2,
Looking at you, PepsiCo.
if you guys would like to purchase the DLC for a low price of $4.99 plus your sales tax, then you get a free life.
Ooh,
I mean, you can come back when you die.
I like it.
Wait, what?
Wait, how do we do that?
So we pay you $5 plus shipping, and I get a free life. Is what you're saying?
It's per character.
Per character. Ooh, I like it.
I'm gonna charge you a handling fee for that as well.
I mean, if there's a handling fee, I mean, I understand. So you say about $10 is what it'll run you for a free life?
To not lose my...
No. If we really wanted to go Battlefront with this, then the in-game credits you would have to actually purchase with real money.
Wait, we can do that? Because
No.
I...
Just kidding. Just
I
kidding.
happen to have my PayPal open.
You know, I believe there's some crisp 20.
I can start out at grade 12 if you don't mind. How much does that cost me?
Right?
If I could have epic armor...
Oh, microtransactions and tabletop gaming. But okay, let's get back to the task at hand, guys. So we can actually create characters tonight.
Right.
Alright, so anyways, everybody's out there, their starting grade. We're starting you higher. Normally in this game, you would start at 5.
Yeah.
1 origin, 4 careers. It's actually pretty decent. You get to, mess around with the character and kind of get a different feel for him, what you wanted. Like, you see his life path to go.
Essentially, you're around a 20-year-old person.
10 grades is about a veteran, is what it is. You may have even mastered an entire career at that point. So you guys are kind of in the middle between a newbie and a veteran.
Yeah.
It's a good starting point for where you guys are starting. Now, I've already told you this. I'm going to go over it one more time so everybody knows this, where it's starting at. Okay. This is starting right before the episode 1. Okay. The Trade Federation has set up their blockade of the planet Naboo, and that's where the game is going to begin. They just set up the blockade. The news is just now getting to the Senate, or the Chancellor at least, and he's about to dispatch the Jedi to go and have talks with the Trade Federation. Okay? That's where the game is going to basically start. Alright? Now, with that in mind, you guys get to create your characters. Now, some of you have already talked with me, and we got some ideas for your characters down. And with the Star Wars being as large as it is, there are plenty of races to choose from. I did not create every single one, because I wasn't going to take the time and do that for races you're not even going to consider. Like, for instance, who's going to be Wookiee? Exactly.
I had a Wookiee 4 generations back in my life, or in my characters.
Here's my cousin twice removed.
That translates to the game as my character's just really hairy, but otherwise still a human.
A Mandalorian Wookiee. I even want to know the story behind that.
True love.
See, when a
Scott,
Wookiee
that's the
and a
story
man
behind
love
that.
each other very much.
Some things you just don't ask, like half-orcs.
Yeah.
So,
Halfling, half-orcs.
anyways, so if you guys have idea, like I think Ronnie, you said the Chiss, right? That's what you're going with. Okay. So what we'll do is in a minute I'll pull you over here, and then we'll work on that together. I will start building them, and then we'll get you started on it. So while we do that, anybody else who already has their information can go ahead and basically start on their character creation. So the PDF I've already made available to you. There's also the digest books. So have fun.
Alright.
Now, start with, you do need the races. If you already know what you're going to be, you go ahead and plug that stuff in, basically.
Okay. But you get us start with 3 and everything except for Rep and Psi, right?
Yes, and everything starts at 3 with the exception of Rep and Psi. They do not start at 3.
Rep and Psi, for me, start at 10, right?
You're funny.
Like
Because of
now,
that $10.
Did you purchase the DLC?
Because of that $10 I sent you the other day. You hadn't gotten that yet?
Just make sure when you put in notes for PayPal it says DLC.
Yeah.
Until my phone died, I guess.
And which DLC?
Now, there is one DLC I might suggest that y'all pick up.
Oh.
High Ground.
Yeah. I have the High Ground DLC. Also a mount.
Yes.
Also, if I could pick up to where every battle that I have takes place in Volcano, I hear that helps. Especially if you have
Oh.
a High Ground.
I do need to send
Just throw
this.
sand in your opponent's eyes. They hate sand. It scores.
Laser swords by one weakness.
That's what most people say.
So outside of the homeworld type, Scott, can we name our homeworld whatever we want it to be?
Unless it pre-exists.
Yeah, basically like that. I need email addresses real quick. Or actually,
You should have mine on file.
no, I don't. I got an idea. I'm about to include you guys in a new group message. Star Wars 2.0.
Wrong.
Might actually call it that. I'm actually waiting to name it, actually legitimately name it, until after everybody's done. So just a curiosity here with you guys, who's all joining up together?
Me and the Chiss are joining up.
Join up with Ryan, so I guess if he's with Matt, then I'm with Matt.
I believe I have some,
Unfinished business?
huh?
I said unfinished business?
I believe I have some problems with the Republic because of my homeworld.
So is the Chiss running your family too?
Well, my homeworld says I probably am not working with the Republic all that much. Although, some of my backstory might make me want to.
I got it. Star Wars, The Next Generation.
So I could fit on
There we
either
go.
side, really.
I just mixed that.
Star Wars, the first generation. Can I be Data?
You get how many skills from your race against Scott?
Okay, you get 3 skills to pick from for your race. Now, we are gonna change it up for this one than what we have previously been doing it. You will not be able to select the same skill more than once when you make that.
Yeah.
So you can't double or triple up on the same one.
Alright. Unless you get it from different sources, right?
I'm talking about when you pick up the race.
Okay.
Like you can't put all 3 points of your racial skills into one skill.
Okay, gotcha.
So, I mean, each time you pick it up, you can select it. That's cool, but
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I know how you guys are. Power gamers.
Not I.
Not I. I just have this cool suit of armor.
And powers.
Yes. That is, okay. Advertisement for Hearthstone while looking up Star Wars.
Sure, that's
Speaking
Not
of
targeted.
DLC. and expansions.
You said the race. We can only pick. We have to pick 3 different skills.
There we go.
Yes.
Okay.
What was it? Race, yeah. Racial skills is 3, yes. So can someone check out that link real quick to make sure it actually works?
Checking. Loading through Google.
Checking 1, 2. Checking.
Yep,
It does work.
it's linking me to all the PDFs. All the relevant PDFs, I should say.
Yeah, it has all the stuff in the folder, additional info and stuff like that.
Yep.
Fantastic. Now I'm also sending this too. So, now that the links work, fantastic. Everybody has what they need. Oh, money. I didn't tell you guys starting money either.
You told me mine.
Yeah. Well, and they know theirs too. Actually, you guys are the same. Ronnie and Caleb, since you guys are right up there with them. It was 10, I believe, right?
Oh, that's what you gave me. I don't know what you gave them.
Yeah, I gave them the
Because
same.
I know I was a higher grade.
What
I
grade?
remember it being
Nine.
10.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. He was higher grade. That's why I was thinking you guys were lower, but you're not. Okay, hold on. Let me do math.
Yeah.
66. Yes. Okay, Ronnie, Caleb, Dan, and John. 6,000 credits is going to be your starting.
Instead of 10,000?
Do it?
Instead of the 10,000?
Yeah, instead of 10.
We're all 6,000.
Yeah. Or, let me see. Actually, no, wait. Dan and John.
Yeah.
Actually, go with 10,000. Because you're right, I did forget to add something to yours at the end of the last one. Experience and such like that.
Okay.
So that's my adjustment for this one. So you guys both start with 10. Caleb and Ronnie, you guys start with 6.
As far as the exploits for our races, we just pick one.
You get all of them as far as I know.
Oh, we do?
For the race, you get all of them, yes.
Sweet.
Those racial exploits, because, yeah, well, because of the race, you get access to it all. You've mastered your species
I've
by being born.
I've learned to walk and talk.
Yeah. Now, your origin, and, well, the origin's only going to have one anyways, so you're going to get that exploit. And then your careers, you're going to actually select. And, yes, so you guys know, there is what we call the Star Knight career. Want to take a guess of who that involves?
Pretty sure it's Picard.
Well, it's not Pew Pew.
Yeah.
Unless you're Ezra. That's different. So anyways, yes, that is
Totally.
the Force users, the Jedi and Sith and stuff like that. It's the same. There's not one for Jedi career path.
It looks like a Jedi, but it isn't.
Tastes like a Jedi, but it isn't.
Due to international copyright law, it's not.
Yep.
We should still run like it is today.
That may not be a lightsaber, but that is a laser sword.
Yeah.
It's everyone's weakness.
Hey, if they can sell it as a laser sword at Walmart, they can sell any other game.
All right. Now, as far as the race goes, Caleb, what did you select for yours?
Human.
Oh, you're just going human?
Mm-hmm.
That works. John, you got yours already, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes. Yeah, you already discussed yours. So, Ronnie, you're the one I really need to build for. So, come on over here. Take out the camera from it. Bring your chat.
Means I figure a human race to go with whatever with the type of planet I'm going for, anyways.
Yeah,
The
pretty much.
desert planet, heavily influenced by.
Jakku?
Kind of, but it's more heavily influenced, like architecturally, like Egyptian, like architecture.
Ah! Yes, so Emike.
Yeah.
Two of you know what I'm talking about right now.
I know how that turned out.
No, that works.
You might even call it that.
Do I need a name?
Okay.
Nimka.
Yeah, you probably do need a name the homeworld.
No, I have it named Nimka right now, but if there's
Oh.
like a pre-existing world like that,
There's plenty of desert worlds. If you can find one in the lore that matches it, I would go with that. If not, then we'll just create it.
There's
So
one I
there you
can
go,
think of.
Jakku. That's a good one.
Do they have
Where's
a
Jakku's
spell?
race?
But do they have?
Egyptian world was
Pod
nice.
racing.
I don't know what Jakku
They have pod racing.
Because my character's name is going to be Egyptian.
Or no. Wait, which one?
So is your name going to be a Bolus?
Here I am.
Oh, Mon.
That's who you serve. Didn't you know that?
Hey, Scott.
He's a Dark Lord.
He's a Mon. You remember Mon?
Mm.
Name's been used before, bro. It was a vampire though. It was a fun vampire.
It's fine. You can use them up. This one will be able to walk inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was born in it.
You just realize, John, you're not the
Really
only one
adopted
that
this.
built.
I'm not what?
The race that built? Because you're not going Lasat, right?
No, because
Yeah.
that career doesn't is not specific them.
Yes, that's right. I just
That's-
realized that. But that's okay. Lasat are built in case anybody wants them.
That sounds like an NPC that's going to kill us all.
The Lasat, it's going to be the revenge of the GM.
If you make him build a race, he's going to build a character.
Well, Lord, here comes Ev.
You want a lightsaber. Or 5.
4 at
Ooh,
least.
does it?
Now, if you let me beat the Lasat and get the career, I'd be okay with that.
You know, he's going to become your nemesis in the game. He's like, that's actually a really neat idea.
Yeah. I mean, you already have the race built. I can build my own nemesis. Right?
Did you realize? It's just like Link. You are your own nemesis. Shadow Link. Order Temple. How many people know about that?
Crystalline? They look really crusty.
They are. They're crabs.
Lies. That's the one I just built. Was the crystalline. AK, that's me.
Turns out you're not the only thing out there on the
Ooh.
regions.
Do you talk in a certain accent like a rock guy that I know about? Carries Meek around?
Hey, man.
Start a revolution. Just make sure you pass out enough pamphlets.
I was trying to start a rebellion, but I didn't pass out enough pamphlets.
It's my buddy Nick. He got several arms.
This lady named Padme told me I should pass out more pamphlets.
This is my buddy Grievous. He has 4 arms. It's pretty terrifying at times.
Alright, let's go ahead and get to building for you, sir. You got the PDF built or pulled up and everything. There we go. By the way, so you guys know where I get these PDFs from. We do support What's Old is New on Eons
Yep.
on Patreon. And they have some amazing content, such as this one, which is Build Your Own Races. So by supporting them, that we get monthly content for just various things. And you'll see more of that content in that folder for you as well. That's where laser swords and stuff came from as well. Additional mechanics. So just give you guys a heads up of where it comes from.
Okay.
Alright, so we got that. Oh, snap.
Oh, I do get to do that. I was going through my exploits, and one of them says that I get to do something in my backstory.
I was going through this book here and it says I'm awesome.
Yeah.
You are.
But you are. You're also awesome.
Has anyone gotten to the homeworld part yet? I think that's after
Yeah.
the race, correct?
Yeah, I've got no home rule yet.
Okay.
Can't decide on my origin.
I'm going with force sensitive.
For your origin?
Yes, that's in that folder. That's sent.
It is.
And force sensitive is actually what you're going to be needing to, by the way, probably. Unless your race gives you psionics.
Oh, we need to be force sensitive?
No, I mean for the path they're taking. the
Oh,
starting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not that, Sky hadn't told me about it, and none told me to take it.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
What?
Because
Yeah, they're homeworld. It's right in the
are you
races.
doing force sensitive as
We'll
well?
keep that up for you.
I'm pretty sure we all are.
So, shiz.
Pretty sure.
I'm not actually.
I'm not going to be a Jedi.
Which one was it? The first one?
Gonna
or
be
the
sick.
John? The
Gonna
first
be
one's
a
the-
shit.
I'm
So,
going to be a
Which
force,
link was it?
force
Yeah,
user.
that part. Mentor.
There is
that link.
Yeah. there.
And then it should be.
Oh, I didn't know they
one
were
of-
actually 4 seasons.
So
I don't know much
So-
about
It's
Star
just
Wars.
those.
I'm not sure which one. I just know he sent it to me directly.
They were the Jedi that
sharper. Essentially, is all I'm saying, as far as racial.
And I'm descendant.
So is that correct? Is that about where you are at too?
It was part of that group.
Yeah, they're
That
blue.
makes sense.
Right.
And their eyes are red.
Which I found
Right.
out
Well, their eyes also.
one of my relatives was actually active during the time
Yeah,
that
these things that fit into the infrared range. And our hearing's also.
one of my relatives, not my kids.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
Wait, what?
Older is it under the last
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, my relatives.
No, it's in the other info. The
Mandalorian.
folder.
Man.
Okay.
Then they'll say it has like races,
Way, way
origins,
back.
and careers.
Yeah, those leaves.
I got it.
Origins, yeah.
I mean, it's way up on the tree, but
Oh yeah, and make sure the dice. You guys got dice, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Make sure you guys are rolling each time you pick one up.
because if you're over 100 years old by the time that you turn grade 8, then you're rolling 20 dice.
Well, we're gonna see if you're young, an adult, or old age.
Well, I think
You
most
get
of us
a little
aren't
exploits for it too, yeah.
I think most of us aren't going to be young.
Now I think you're gonna be adults. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in that middle where you just.
I don't think we're all ones.
I doubt mine will be. Mine might be in the young.
I don't know the way you roll for ages.
True that. And I do have to go
Scott.
through.
Yeah.
Do I need
How
to
many?
worry about the homeworld thing?
Yeah. Everybody worries about the homeworld.
Let's see, was there
Where
a,
is that?
2d6.
What is homeworld?
It's in the normal book.
Mandalore.
Oh, so it's a dust bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says desert.
Okay.
That's basically what it is. It describes it. If I remember correctly, yeah, because at the end of the
Oh,
Jedi War,
wow, yeah.
they obliterated it.
I had forgotten the homeworld mechanic
Yeah.
book. Yeah.
Okay, so I got that one.
Mine
Yep.
has Savannah's and Estrada here.
Um,
So, we're gonna get that.
Yeah, we'll get that in just a second. I gotta build a race first.
Okay.
Alright, so what do you here? Yeah, building takes a little more time, but it'll be fine. We need to jump out here. So we're gonna be somewhere to here, I would say.
Alright.
Of course.
That'd be really nice.
So we're gonna do info theory on it.
I think I want to pick that one up 3 times. Yeah, I'm just going to pick that one 3 times.
In the handy dandy index.
So,
Yeah, Matt had
20.
the lovely experience of using the race building engine on his own.
yes, it was awesome. Alright, I'm going to do 3 of these.
So,
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Dan, I already sent you your armor, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Do we just write the skills across the sheet right here? I haven't actually used the character sheet yet until this.
Yeah, the skills are right on there. If you look on the character sheet,
Yeah.
you see a little space where you get to write the skill name in there, and then it has a little marker. On the left side of it, you're going to write the actual ranks into it, and the right side will be the amount of D6.
Okay.
Okay? So, that's another new thing they switched on the sheet.
Question.
Yes.
Because it's been a while
Answer.
since we used new.
Uh-huh.
Was it concentration or meditation that helped rejuvenate Sai? Or are you going to...
Meditation.
Meditation, okay.
Yes.
We get to pick what? 2 skills or just 1?
Oh, yes. By the way.
For the origin, you get 3. And then every career after that, it's only 2.
In that folder where it says other info, there's a skills folder that's in it, and it says defensive skills.
Yep. I know meditation.
Defensive skills are always available. They include acrobatics, dodging, foresight, meditation, concentration, bravery, discipline, religion, conviction, leadership, psychology, and rulership.
You can
Okay.
always pick defensive skills, right?
Those are always able to be picked up.
Was one of them? What were the
Hey Matt, how do you build
for
your character? Are you going more
for
towards brute
defensive
strength
like,
or?
skills? What were those?
Um,
the first like dodging, foresight,
Definitely
and what was the other one?
force.
You have dodging, you have
Extremely force
foresight.
powerful.
Was there a
But,
third
you
one?
know, good Jedi.
There's plenty. There's acrobatics, there's
Essentially,
dodging,
if I were
foresight,
to relate
meditation,
him close
concentration,
to
bravery,
a
discipline, religion,
Sith
conviction,
Lord,
leadership,
probably
psychology,
be
and
closer to
rulership.
Plagueis.
And we can always pick
Because
one of
even though he
those
was
as-
still good at combat, he chose
Yeah.
to use his force abilities more. So that's kind of how I'm trying to build this one.
I'm actually planning on going mostly physical base
Yeah.
force powers, like the force speed and stuff like that for
Yeah.
mine. Basically amplifying my combat ability since I'm already a soldier in the first place.
Yeah.
I started out as a soldier. I was trained that way.
My guy's pretty much going to be in like Palpatine on those.
Yeah.
If we work it out right, it'd probably be the figurehead.
So wait, are we all
Public
going to
speaker.
be one group?
I'm thinking
Is that what it sounded like?
That's what it sounded like. Everyone's gonna be actually one group.
Because like the way I was like, springboarding off your character, I was going for a more getting it out. So like he will have force powers, but he uses his like
Oh, here we go.
dueling prowess more to overpower his enemies. He doesn't
Yeah.
give them time to use the force
Right.
to help them.
Okay.
Because the force requires concentration.
Yeah, so like he basically disrupts the concentration. Just
There's actually a
You are a blue player, sir.
There's actually a fighting style for the Jedi that
Oh, my character
that
kind of
specifically
like
focuses on that.
I do want to focus on combat.
So when
Basically, like flurry of blows, so that they don't have time to react.
So when we
Oh,
pick, like, because I know with like the magics and how it was in old, so when we pick psionics, so we just pick like a type of psionics, or
Yeah. They're in the book too.
So I guess my guy's going to be more like Vader.
what kind of character are you making, Kyle? Or is it a secret?
Physical prowess.
Long
and
hair.
bear,
I'm so
but-
sorry, John. It's the long hair, man.
Gentleness of
But you don't have the beard, so I guess that
No.
you got that going
for
for you.
force
Oh.
powers, like he's talking more like duelist and
I'm
stuff.
planning on being more of a
Vader was.
brute-ish character.
Except
Well,
for the
my-
force choking and
the race I'm
bringing
thinking
down
is
the
more
ass and
warlike.
stuff, he's gonna be able to do that.
Is how it's described. So that's certainly not.
Do you think you'll be for or against the Republic?
That's the thing I don't know.
Because currently the Republic is all that exists, other than like the Mandalorians and stuff like that. And
Not
around.
The cool thing about the Republic during this time, though, which is really just, it's a milestone. Okay? They don't have a standing military.
Right.
Okay? The Jedi Order pretty much handles
It was
the.
the police.
Yeah, that's why the Jedi are being sent to discuss terms of the trade federation. Okay?
Yeah, that's right, because they don't have the clone army yet.
Right, they don't have the clone army yet. Which, this is what's really amazing is that it's been like this for thousands of years, and the Republic is still standing.
Oh, this is really
that is
human race thing.
That is totally incredible.
Um,
For now, it's standing.
Well, I'm thinking like the
So it's
Republic is
Until reform hits, we're gonna reform the Republic.
Like I was telling you.
Hey, Scott.
I think
I'll even vote for you.
I barely got young,
in
Scott.
favor I'd be of
Barely.
just because
43.
Next for agree.
my race being warlike, it's
Like I was telling you.
been divided
Just name
into
my
among
character
different
Harry
clans
Alex,
on my
take this
home
timeline,
planet
but-
for a long
Yeah.
time.
We might actually be a decent just one group party.
Sweet talk to time.
That could give us a lot of playtime.
Like the entire time.
Not that I'm metagaming or anything.
I have videos.
Just look at the camera.
They're very
We were given a choice of 5 players in one group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Counting correctly.
Yeah, 5 in one group, or
Or
4 in one in another, or
and
3 in
your
2.
time is divided based on number of players. So we're looking at maximizing our time by maximizing the number of players in the group.
Because that's how math works.
The shortest distance between 2 points is the curviest line.
And that is space travel.
Trust my logic. Fold A to B. Wormhole. Aliens. Favorite movies. That's not how you're supposed to take selfies. Okay.
Can someone pass Caleb my phone? Or Caleb pass the phone to me?
What happened?
Pass me my
Pass
phone.
Oh, your phone? Here, I'm gonna throw it at you.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah.
All right, because it says laser sword. Every time you take a grade into Star Knight after you pick this up, you get to roll a d6, and on a d6 you increase the quality of your laser sword.
Yeah.
Since I'm picking that up first out of the 4 times I'm picking the race up, I can roll 3 times on it, right? Since it's the first exploit I'm picking up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you know which one it is, though, right?
So what?
You know which laser sword you get, right?
No.
It's blue.
Oh, it's blue?
Yeah. That's the very first one you pick up.
Oh, okay.
Each time you pick up the laser sword exploit,
Uh-huh.
you go to a different color. So you go
Okay.
from blue to green, I think it's yellow, then purple, then red, then black.
Okay.
Now, I asked this question because I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
Each time you pick up the laser sword exploit, you're replacing your previous sword.
Okay.
So keep that in mind,
Yeah.
because when you roll quality on it, the quality is not going to transfer over to the new weapon.
Yeah.
Okay? So
Mm.
think about that.
Can we dual wield 2 laser swords?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing with the laser swords. Using the exploit gets it to you for free. Okay? But like I said, you have to replace the one you're using the exploit for every time you pick it up.
Mhm.
Now, you can purchase a second one by spending the credits, if
Okay.
you like. So, and then of course you can adjust the quality however you feel like once
Yeah.
you got credits.
Yeah.
But you have to think about that one on your own.
Yeah.
Or you could just spend the credits and not even get the exploit. It's up to you.
Oh, I mean, you can definitely get the exploit. Just have 2. Always gotta have a backup, because you never know.
Yeah, you always got to keep that one that's in your belt.
That's right.
They all have different
Keep the one on your
attributes
hip.
on them, like what they do and everything.
Yeah.
So you have to look at the laser sword document and that will tell you.
I got my
Okay.
I got my hip saber, I got my shoulder holster, and then I got the one in my back.
I think it goes blue, green, yellow, purple.
I could find
Red,
it if you
black.
wanted to.
Yes. It'd be in the laser swords document. At the very end, it says Star Knight.
Yeah.
So I got clarification on that last night because the thought occurred to me that somebody might want multiple lightsabers using this exploit,
Yeah.
and it's like, let's check that real quick.
Still scrolling. Here's the. This, yeah. Getting there.
Oh, that table's not on here. Damn it.
Do what?
I'm looking for the right one for the thing I need.
Ooh, there's a good picture. Alright, I've got my picture.
Okay, Ryan, I'm about to have you look this over and you tell me.
Okay, so we're obviously using this last Star Knight from his folder, right?
That one, yeah, and then for the laser sword, you also have 1, 2.
Well, no, so I'm just trying to figure out, like, because like, is there any
I wouldn't say
prerequisites for
physical
this
training.
version of it versus the one that's in the book? Because in the book you need to have concentration or meditation.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, so you start with
Well, I wouldn't say
Blue,
physical for
this
skills
goes
for
to
anything.
green.
It's just,
goes to yellow,
combat though.
goes to
they have
purple.
Oh, combat.
But I'm gonna stop looking.
martial arts, I believe, right?
I need to pick it up one more time for the one I want. Oh well,
You going full black or you going purple?
red.
Leadership's in the social.
You gotta go purple
Yeah.
before you go red.
The social bracket, so any social they can pick
Naturally.
up. Probably
So
pistols, I would
for
say.
a human, I can choose any
Yeah.
skill.
Yeah, you know, I'll stay with purple. I'll
So
go with purple
meditation could be a
Alright,
skill I
so
pick
pick
up
that
from
up.
any skill.
4 times.
Right then.
So what?
The human race, they get any skill choice. So I could choose meditation for that, right?
Believe so.
Team start. That takes all
There
that.
you go. Well,
I need to remember to copy that over. Just trying to make sense of all this. Okay.
Okay, the last star. Wonder what inspired that.
How many do we get from our origin?
What skills?
Yeah.
2.
2.
Yep. Origin and careers are 2. Somebody's phone's dying.
Mine.
You still not dying.
Well, I'm looking at the file you sent for in the PDF for the last Star Night, but I don't. So are we like?
Were you looking for laser swords?
No, it's like I'm just trying to find out what bonuses I get to my stats.
oh, that you gotta actually look
So,
at the
go ahead,
book
yeah.
for. Yeah, it's in there.
Star Knight's in the main book. That just expands it even further.
Especially the exploits and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this gives you more of the exploits that you'd be looking for. I can tell you, it's definitely agility. You get one in agility, one in int, one in will, and one in psi for every time you pick it up. I can tell you that off bat right now.
Okay.
Skills and which not, that's your own choice, and I want the exploits. But yeah,
And since I'm grade 8, I get 8 career points. I could or 7.
7.
7. If you're going solid into it. But you have to make sure before you pick it up that you
I
have
think I just did the hardest part.
law and either meditation or concentration. It's a prerequisite.
Got meditation. You may get any.
And you still have to have law.
You do?
Yeah. It's part of the prerequisites for it.
For which one?
Star Night
For
says
last Star
concentration or meditation.
Keep looking.
Law.
Dash law. Because it's the...
So how
dash,
would
it's the
I
comma.
pick that up based on what
Where
origin?
would you get law?
Hmm?
Where would you get law?
Law? It could be from an origin, or it could be from
Well, I mean,
There's
race.
None of
Yeah.
my origins.
either race, origin. There's a couple careers that also give it to you as well.
Yeah, there's different careers as well.
Yeah. I know I didn't have to work on it because it was luckily in my my species.
Yep.
So that's the one I was make sure I have that.
For my homeworld, it
Yeah.
doesn't have a specific description, but it says it's constantly racked by war.
Yeah, yours
I'm
is
thinking
like
Baron or something.
Baron, yeah, you're right. That's about where I was
Like,
going with that.
Yeah,
You're a Crucibilian.
yeah, Crucible.
Crucivalian. Valiant. Crucible. Crucivalian. Yes. That's how we say that.
Use the rest real quick.
That's cool.
So, these are going to be...
found my out for it.
I actually found mine too.
Which one?
That's my story.
Psychop.
Oh, Psychop?
Bounty Hunter also
Law,
gets
and
it.
I can also get psychic torture.
Yeah. Oh, mine was fun.
Psychop.
Before I started.
Oh, you've got to tell me the backstory on that one.
Yeah.
You see, I had these special skills, and so I used them on my homeworld. And that's why I don't have a homeworld. So,
Psycop or Cyclops?
Cop.
COP.
A Psycop Cyclops.
I see the pun there. It's
Yeah.
a little punny.
Yeah.
Scott.
yeah.
Oh, never mind. This works.
No.
What was that?
That was my chair.
They popping.
I felt it slide a little bit. I don't know. I'm scared to move off of it now.
On my video. Ah! Can't make this stuff up, gentlemen.
Yep.
You can also get a 3-point to decide by doing this like option.
This is actually not as hard as I thought it'd be to build a chess. They're actually pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I mean,
Awesome.
it's like mental everything, with just enough, physicals to really do something with them,
No! The prerequisite for Psychop is law.
Oh!
Look at this. How is your skill choice for going to be law if you already have to have law to do it?
Because you can enhance.
You're expanding upon your knowledge of the
Yeah,
law.
you're expanding upon.
Guys.
Would you like me to help you out? I have a PDF I can search.
Yes. Well, because like,
He's like, yes, please.
much how like my Middle Earth character was, I'm going for more of an assassiness type.
Any chance you were a bounty hunter at one point?
Maybe. I mean,
Because
because
bounty hunter does give you
All right,
law.
Academy. That's one of them.
Bounty hunter.
You join the military, completed basic military training.
Yep.
Okay, that's one.
And that's only 2 years too, right? That saves you some years, man.
Academy does work.
Law is also under. Hold on. Law is under.
Trader has it.
Hold on.
yeah, trader, bounty hunter.
Looking at what category it would fall under. Give me a second. Academic. So if anything has brackets and says academic, then you can pick up law.
Okay.
So look for that as well.
The academy makes you take 3 years.
Yep.
Bounty hunters also seem to be really good.
Scott.
Yeah.
I
For
feel like
this,
bounty hunter would also explain more about like my character's role.
for
in the
Spartan Battle Tool, it says
I mean,
you gain a high
I
quality
started out
Spartan
as a
sword.
bounty hunter.
What I'm wondering is,
Actually,
could this be
no, my story didn't have
since
anything
I'm
with
wanting
bounty
to
hunter until
wield,
after
like heavy
other
things?
stuff.
Could this be an incredibly heavy sword as my, like I guess because it
I
says
was-
Spartan sword. So
I was trained
I'm
military
assuming that's a more
first.
cultural based sword.
Say, hold on 1 second.
You said military assignment?
Diplomat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, diplomat. Oh yeah.
You said military assignment will give it?
Academic. Yeah. Academy. Sorry, excuse me. The academy will. Which you basically went through basic training.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Mandalorians have basic training?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anything, I think every single one of them goes through it.
Mm-hmm.
At least as a 5-year-old.
You might like this one, Caleb. Intelligence officer / spy.
Oh, where's that one at?
Oh gosh, not that one.
Page 41.
That's the one most broken career in this whole game.
What are you talking about?
Oh no, that's right. It was engineer. That was the most broken.
That one is broken beyond
engineer
measure.
is broken.
That's right. That's right.
That is broke.
That
Someone was
was-
engineer last game. That was
It was an NPC.
yeah.
That turned out better than every player there was because he had so much freaking luck.
Yes. Oh yeah, he did.
God.
Okay. Academy. Sounds about right.
You know, let me go ahead and look at my skill sheet here.
I have not
Yeah,
done
the
that.
priest doesn't have law.
It's sad.
Oh, you're talking about the with Isaac Clarke and that engineer.
Yes. He was fantastic.
So Academy was 3 years.
I think it's because we did his luck wrong because we went off the base attribute score, not his dice pool.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was because we were running cinematic mode.
Yeah.
Oh.
In
oh,
cinematic
okay.
mode, you get to use the rating.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be.
That's why it was so
Nice work.
busted. And then everyone was like, I'm going to suddenly become, an engineer all of a sudden. And then, I think the spy was another one that granted you luck.
Spartan Battle School,
Yeah, there's only 2 exploits for
which
it.
we're subbing out the Spartan for a different race for this one, but
Yes.
you get access to it. What's up?
It says the swordsman one. It says you can.
A high quality Spartan sword, yes. So you basically look at Spartan sword and
I was wondering if that could be like what was that, like a cultural weapon or something like that, or if it, I guess it would have more flavor. I'm guessing it's just more of a sword.
I mean, if you want to. I mean, I'll leave it open for you if you want to. You don't have to be exact sword if you don't want. It could be an axe or something like that. It's just a high quality something. We'll just do that for you. Since we are changing up slightly for this,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna get you down.
Yeah, that was basically.
I was trying to help Caleb out real quick.
And once we max out a career in exploits, if we take it again,
You
we
go
pick
to
universal
universal.
exploits.
Yeah.
Once you use up all of them, yes. Then you start picking on universal exploits, and you do get 1 universal exploit to begin with.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's some good.
Now, when you write down your exploits on your sheet, out there it says attribute, aim, or feint, universal. Okay, start writing your origin and careers underneath universal.
Yeah.
Okay. It helps you keep up with stuff.
Okay.
And page numbers help out too.
Yeah.
Just throwing that one out there,
Yeah.
especially when it's too much to write. You
Pretty
just write
much.
page number.
Oh, we can just do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since we're gonna have the books,
To me, that's possible.
Well, I was writing them out.
I mean, I would write something to remind yourself what it does. Basically,
It's got-
a summary.
What would
Yeah.
Force Lightning fall under Personics?
Foresight?
Yeah.
I think it's in the last Star Night PDF, is it not?
Is it?
Psionic. I thought there was one right here.
Okay, so now that I have law
I'll look it up.
Yeah. I mean, I know there's
and meditation,
an ability for it, I think, in the expansion of the Star Knight. But I can't remember if it runs off a certain Plasonic or not.
No, it's not on.
Trying to
It's
find
on the
it.
PDF version of it.
Yeah.
I know that for sure.
No, I just type in search. There we go. Man, it helps us so much.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. New career exploits. Call lightning. Oh, that's call lightning out from the sky. That's not quite what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Although that is pretty cool looking. It requires psychic lightning. That is what you're looking for.
Okay.
Yes, there it is. Psychic lightning, you blast a target within 30 feet with a lightning bolt, making a psi ranged attack. The lightning bolt does 3d6 electrical damage.
Okay.
Hey, Scott.
So it doesn't require anything else.
No, call lightning requires psychic lightning, and psychic lightning is base.
Okay. So then I could just go with some of these random Plasonics then.
The Mandalorians use flamethrowers. Would I have learned that in the academy instead of possibly rifles? Or pistols?
Well, I think combat is part of Mandalorian skill, right? Bracketed.
Yeah, I think so.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. You would have learned before then, before
Okay.
the academy.
So the academy probably taught me actually how to use a rifle or pistol.
Or whatever you haven't already known to learn.
Okay.
Basically, the academy helps you pick up on stuff that you don't already know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that is a career exploit for Star Knight. That is not a sonic exploit.
Okay.
To be specific about that,
Yeah.
and the reason why is because sonic exploits require psi energy to
Yeah.
activate.
Okay.
So, just what you guys do.
Okay.
Alright, now where was I? Ooh, hey, believe he is ready. You can look it over and you tell me if I did a good job.
Alright, so and for
That looks pretty.
each year we put into that's a year we get to pick a basically one of these.
Each career has a dice amount, so you roll that and
Well-
add to your age. Is that what you're
But
asking?
each
not,
grade,
yeah, not the age. So like
each grade.
I'm doing 3 career points into Star Knight, so I get
Yeah.
to pick one of these 3 times.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you get to pick a total of 6 skills from there and
What do you
3
think?
exploits. If that's how you're doing it.
Because leadership and stuff like that's going to go here.
That'd be under social skills.
Okay, so now I need back to this book.
Tactics there.
Back to
Would they have any
this
exploits
book.
with tactics or anything like that?
Okay.
I could try to throw some in there, but I'm already basically I've made it. So
Alright.
if I picked up anything else, you have to take a negative somewhere.
Yeah.
But I think this pretty much does a good job with the basics.
That's good. That's good. I know how that
I just like that picture. I'm gonna send that picture actually. I'm gonna send that picture in a message so everybody else can see the cool picture. Star Wars
Vehicle,
Next Generation. Oh, that's so hilarious.
Scott,
Yeah.
would vehicle include personal ship
Uh,
training?
oh, is it bracketed?
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, tell me if this link works, by the way, guys. I'm about to send out a link. This is a link for skills.
Nice. It's a picture of Thrawn, but I like it.
Yes.
Because I forgot to pick those up.
What was that? Vehicle is astrogation, driving, gunnery, navigation, piloting, riding, and sailing. That's all under vehicle.
So would the piloting of... So astrogation
Astrogation is for spaceships.
would be for spaceships?
Yes. Piloting is for like helicopters or don't go in space.
Okay. So it's called astrogation at Starship.
Piloting also would be for speeder bikes,
Yeah.
I would say. I guess you could use driving too. Possibly. We may throw it in there. But driving is more geared towards actual wheels on the ground.
Okay.
So,
I guess I need to determine how many years I've been to Star Knight.
Explains why so many planes had trouble with speeder bikes, even though they rode them all the time, supposedly.
6 years.
so you guys are an evil group.
Looks like.
We have not had that in a while.
It's going to be fun.
I mean, I prefer alternate moral choices group. Evil's such a loaded word.
This is, we just like options.
Yeah.
Alright, Ryan, you can go and make these adjustments, and then after that, you can go ahead and head back over there. And use books and stuff like that. Make adjustments up here. Oh, yeah, I did that first. So, add to, oh, wait. Oh, wait, I don't know if you guys have done these yet or not. I threw paper in there.
I'm using
Scratch paper.
Yeah.
Scratch paper.
Yeah, I was using mine.
So if you want to use this before writing it in there, you could write strength and stuff. That's all going to change.
If I write it on the scratch paper, I'm not gonna transfer it over, and I'm gonna end up just using the scratch paper as a
For
character
each
sheet.
grade we put into.
For the exploits, you go and write the exploits down. I mean, I would go and write those
So what?
down.
Yeah.
For each
As
grade
far
we
as
put
your
into those, we roll a
skills and your
Yeah.
attributes,
And on
I would
6
write
we
on
upgrade
scratch
it.
paper. Unless you're like
And
Dan.
on a 6 we upgrade it, so it'll be blue, then if we get a 6 it'll be next color, or...
No. You have to pick it up multiple times for the next color.
Okay, so if I
So
choose,
essen-
let's use
essentially-
those for twice.
Yeah, you're going to be at the second color, which
It's green.
is green.
Okay.
I had to pick it up 4 times to get to purple. Red is 5. Black is 6.
Now remember, the quality doesn't change on it. Like, because you, how many times did you pick up Star Knight?
Me?
4 times?
And each time I went to a new color saver
Right. So
next time I pick it up is when I can start rolling for the
The
color.
quality, correct.
For quality, yeah.
Right.
Unless I want to go for red as a truth Sith master. Man, it takes so long.
Have you seen what red does?
It's like 46 plus 4 or something like that.
Have you seen the special effects on it?
The special effects isn't anything all that dazzling. Like all the rest have the same spec. Yeah, it's just stronger. That's all it is.
What?
Yeah.
Look at this. Let me
Purple
see.
is 3d6 plus 2, and it has all the same effects.
I
Only
thought red
difference.
was 5d6.
No, red is 46 plus 4, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, we are
That's all it is.
having the shadow track. We're using that.
Yes,
Yeah. Red has dangerous, penetrating, and bright.
which is what all the other ones have.
What was purple?
Except purple gives a +1 to all defenses. It's just a little weaker.
That's what I want. How's it a little weaker? It's 3d6 plus 2.
Okay.
I was a little
And it's
weaker
all-
than
and all
it.
five has
Then
the
the
same-
red, yeah.
It just depends if you like static bonuses or not.
Yeah.
Because the red is just 46, but the purple you get an automatic. So it's like that fourth D6 is always rolling a 2 basically.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what I like.
So
Yeah.
I want my guy rock purple.
now black is the one you want to go for. It's cursed twice.
Yeah, double cursed.
I don't have a charisma.
We saw that. So I think it's a typo.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
what
hey,
does
Scott.
curse mean?
Damage from a cursed weapon does not heal naturally.
Ooh, maybe I want to go after that one.
That requires, unless you're paying for, which is 20,000, it requires a lot.
Yeah.
What? Oh, about takes 5 to get 6. Yeah, it takes 6 of the careers to get to it, and that's for free.
Mhm.
And that's about on average what 66 is.
Now, of course, you have to have prerequisites.
21 years on average.
On average, yeah.
It takes you 21 years of your life to get to the Black Saber.
Yeah. But I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, remember, prerequisites for Star Knight is law, and then you must have either meditation or concentration. Those are the only prereqs.
Okay.
Hey Scott, it says attribute on this second sheet. What's that for? Is that for the?
Attribute exploit.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's right.
Based on your highest to lowest?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that's for.
That is right. That is
Alright.
right. Okay.
Now I get to do this again.
Alright.
Okay, plus 2 more.
Hey, make sure you write 3s on for everything except for rep and psi.
Well,
If you want to do tallies, you can do tallies.
I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do.
Yeah. So you get 2 to luck, you get 2 to another one of your choice, and 1 to a third. They cannot be all the same. So you can't all add them all to the same attribute.
So lightsaber battling would be what?
Agility or strength, whichever one's highest.
Well, let's see.
Let's-
So agility. No, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger right there.
What?
You.
Oh,
If Arnold Schwarzenegger was a Jedi.
yeah, I kind of stack strength a little bit.
Oh, did you pick up the improviser? Exploit?
Yes. Yeah. I don't
You're
have.
gonna pick up shuttles and slam people with it.
That's what I'm hoping for. There's actually a exploit called Mighty Blow where you can spend your entire action to hit and you do double damage. So, even more damage.
Basically, you go.
So I'm thinking pick up something
You'll
heavy.
be Drax the Destroyer. You're gonna put your fist right through Thanos.
Oh.
John's like, I hadn't planned to get that far just yet, but okay. Ow.
Yeah, I have.
We're missing
Right now I
universes.
have 19 strength.
Ow.
So, yeah.
You have 19 strength.
Yeah.
Technically, both universes are owned by Disney, so.
This stuff's not custom, by the way. This is stuff straight out of that book.
Yeah.
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 If I was custom, I mean,
I don't know about everyone else. I mean, but
When-
I've got
Once you hit 20 or between 15 and 20 is mighty strength. From 21 to 27, you're considered superhuman strength.
So you're almost at superhuman strength.
Yeah, and one more career, I'll be at 21 because I'm planning on picking up again.
At least one more time.
Yeah, at least one more.
Does it give you 2 every time? So I'll put you at 21 to win it.
Yeah.
And then like, I'll stop now.
Yeah, at that point it started to. I might.
At that point, it's leg day.
Yeah.
Right now, you're skipping leg day.
Yeah. Yeah, because right now with my endurance is 14.
Wait. He's pulling from M. Night Shyamalan's
Yes.
Girl in the Water. Like,
Yes.
except his arms and then legs. He's like, oh, keep your little legs.
Alright.
Yeah. I have
Alright, you gotta figure it out.
330 carries.
Fantastic. Okay.
So,
Alright, so.
yeah. I'm planning on picking up heavy stuff and swinging. That stuff. Those are my weapons.
Gonna roll these
This is
right
going to be a buck. This is going to be
So,
more
yeah.
universal.
Yeah.
Obviously.
now. Dark Sight's the first.
I'm gonna go with assassin, but I'm not gonna see anything there I like.
Hey, Scott.
And you can set see and dark, and then do 10 feet slash and. Yes.
Where did you have the extra documents for the Star Knight?
If you go to the message, it's the very first one I
Oh,
sent.
never mind. I found it.
Yeah.
Shared with me.
That too.
I was already in Google Drive.
Dark
so I
Side
was just
Keen
looking.
And acute hearing, yeah, or keen hearing. You can put that too. It don't matter. Actually, I have those. It bothers me. 80, 40. Anyways, yeah, acute hearing, which gives you 1d6 to perception when sounds relevant.
Oh.
Okay. See,
So that's just a plus one. Okay.
Yep. And then you can go over to your notebook sheet of paper and you can write down your skills. You get 3 to choose from in these. And I've got the skill sheet here for categories if you like to. For the social category, if you want to look at that one first.
So I get 3 skills, right?
Yeah, you get 3. Yeah. Done for your character?
I worked all day today. I worked all day tomorrow. So I don't know.
See you later, Chuck.
I wrote my backstory.
Alright, later, Chuck. Drive safe, man.
Later, bud.
Be careful.
I know how long you can just listen to us.
Yeah.
Oh, we also have the what are they called? The traits for based off of your highest attribute.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't gotten to yet.
What page is that? Does anyone know?
I don't know.
Because that's where I'm at and I'm trying to get to it. Oh, never mind. I found it. It's page 57 and 58. See, I get the young.
It's page 57 through 60.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get the stat bonuses and stuff
what was that?
for Star Knight.
What is it?
Like what's going on?
You asked. You don't want the answer, don't ask the question.
Hey,
Well,
Scott.
what did they ask?
My email.
So if assassins are prerequisites, stealth, track, and combat, do I need all 3 of them, or just at least one of them?
So what?
Does it say and or?
Prerequisites.
There
Yeah,
you go.
stealth,
Alright.
track,
Yeah.
something in combat.
Scott.
Yes.
So I would need all
Yep.
3.
That's good.
Okay.
That is mandatory. All 3.
So cool.
Now we'll go with the last 2 of my life paths.
I do like the fact that you did pick him, like the Chiss race. I do like that because we give him a couple like you would actually know of their race. The Crystallians. You would know of them because they hail from the unknown regions as well.
It makes
And the
sense.
Crystallians will also know of the Chiss.
It makes sense for us to be aligned.
So I can talk to you two more about that after we do character creation for your backstories.
Okay.
So you guys can input stuff.
And
Oh yeah.
the martial arts and stuff like that can tag on for lightsaber.
No,
No, just separate.
that's separate.
Well, he needs Soggy. He needs to go fight up, without his
Lightsaber
laser
is
sword.
Alright, so anyways, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, I can look stuff up for you.
I was gonna ask you a question about the knockdown exploit.
Sure. Is it universal?
Yes.
Okay, so it's in that document. Yeah, tell me which document it's in so I can make sure.
That's the book. The actual book.
Universal exploit book.
Yes.
Yeah, give me a second to pull it up.
Chuck's been
Yeah, it's a new book.
Those
It's
are
not the
horrible
other
keys.
PDF you sent us.
Yeah. I'll tag all the books on here, so.
Yeah.
Alright, and it's knockdown?
So we get
Yes.
career.
Okay,
I was
what's up?
gonna ask.
Yes.
So,
Well, you get
one
your
origin.
origin and
like,
then
so
7
if you
careers.
make an attack,
Origin,
do you attach the
Yeah.
knockdown exploit to
Alright,
it, so you do the damage of the attack and would knock them down in a sense, or how's this work?
Origin Sports and
Am I in the right?
That's one.
Oh, no, that's in the right book.
That's where I was going to
Yes, that's what I was trying to say.
Core book.
I found something
So it's
Core
one.
book.
Yes, that's
There's gonna be in that folder.
It's
Already in it.
to
I was
the
already
edge
there,
and to
man.
the side.
I just changed files because I thought
I
that's
can't
where you were.
remember the rest of it.
Force sensitive. You
Okay,
get
knock down or knock
to the
back?
side.
knocked down.
I chose dodging, foresight, silence.
Yeah, you got the strength.
To the edge.
Yeah, I think I've got it a few times.
You use a call shot to knock you. Okay, use a call shot to knock you from
You
your
pick
problem.
some of its skills and
Okay.
it gives you
You do not have to
an
pay the
exploit of your
2d6.
choice as well.
Additionally, the target
Or
gains
no,
down.
you get all of them off the
Being unable to
original.
stand until the condition has been
For
shaken off.
skills?
Yeah.
No, off of the exploit.
Yeah, you get all of them.
So
they're
is
basically
that like,
racial things.
let's say
Yeah.
I'm attacking a creature and I essentially attach the knockdown exploit to that attack, so I do the damage of the attack,
Yeah.
and I would knock them down if I'm successful.
Right
Is
here,
that how it
right
works?
erase. That
Or
shows
I'm
the-
not sure how this works.
To the pistol.
Yes.
And
Let me.
you're essentially with that exploit not taking that penalty of trying to knock
So
them
very
down.
down.
So I'm assuming that's what it's trying to say.
Put 2 more points or 2 more career paths into.
Because I don't remember a
Next
call
I get
shot
2 more
part of
skills,
the old book, so.
Right?
um,
And then 2 more exploits. Isn't that correct, Scott?
What's that?
If I put 2 more points into, or 2 more career points into Star Knight, that would give me what? 2 more skills, 2 more exploits, or?
One more time?
Alright, so I started out with 3 career points in Star Knight.
Yes.
I'm dumping 2 more in there, so that would
Yes.
give me 2 more skills, 2 more exploits.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh wait, it give you total 4.
And also give you the adjustments of all the.
Yeah, and the adjustments and all the
Yeah,
stats,
gives you
yeah.
two.
Yeah, I already did that, so just.
2 more exploits and also gives you 4 more skills.
Yeah.
So we only have to pick up laser sword once.
To get the blue one.
It says every time the Star Knight gains a grade.
Correct.
Mhm.
The quality changes.
Yeah.
4 more skills.
Each of the colors is a separate sword. Quality is high quality, exceptional, mastercraft.
Okay. So, what are we picking up to do that?
Okay.
To get the color?
You said it's in a folder, right?
The
Yeah,
laser
it's
sword
better.
exploit
Yeah.
is what changes the color.
So 4 gets us a purple.
Yes.
So you have to pick up the.
How far to get to green?
2.
We start with blue.
Yep.
Hey, love.
The picture is blue that I'm planning on using.
Yes, love.
So.
What was the buff from the blue one?
It's just regular. It's no. I gotta pull it up. Give me a second.
Trying to just remember.
Blue is just dangerous, penetrating, and bright. Dangerous means if you roll more than half your damage is 1s, you hurt yourself. Penetrating is you ignore soak.
Yeah.
It does not apply against energy constructs. However, force field energy shield is fully effective against it. and then bright,
Was that all on
which
normal
means
too?
it emits light in a 30-foot radius.
We decided that the guy
3 to
that
6 feet.
we decided that the guy that I took mine off of was probably using green though, right?
His is blue. To go with Canon, his is blue.
To go with Canon, his is
Yes.
blue.
His
Okay,
is blue.
so I just picked it up once. Then.
Now,
Yeah.
that you picked it up with the first Star Knight, that's what you picked it, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
You want your metagaming, right?
Right.
So, naturally. So you have how many? 4?
I get 5 ranks total.
5. You got 5 ranks total. So your first one is used for it. So you get to roll 4 times. And each time it possibly gets
Yeah.
a 6, the quality increases on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
For my dual lightsaber that I'm going to be purchasing,
Mm-hmm.
does that mean I have to put an additional 4 more points into the laser sword to get it a different color, or?
No. 1 second, I have to think about that one.
3. That's a 1, and that's a 4.
So it didn't increase at all.
Oh wow.
You could have just rolled 4d6. Why don't you do that?
Okay.
Since we're doing master.
All right, I love you too, honey.
Well, might as well take another. Hey!
1.
1. Okay, so it's high quality. We'll get to yours in a minute. To answer your question, if you are purchasing
Okay.
your laser sword,
My new stepdaughter thinks you do shit. Yeah. On her tablet is saved credit card information, and she has a game called Roblox, and decided starting from 11
Yes,
o'clock.
Roblox.
Starting from 11 o'clock this morning was the first $50 charge.
Oh!
With many more additional varying prices after that.
Somebody better have a really good game save.
somebody really like DLC.
Yeah. So,
So,
she's in some major shit right now.
I'm hearing some life insurance on your other character. I guess you fell off.
Okay, let me
It's
get
not
the
my
quality
credit card,
here, I
thank
can
God.
explain it to you.
Yeesh.
All right, so if you this goes to everybody's
You're about to inherit
lightsabers.
that debt.
Yes.
Okay, if you are purchasing your lightsaber, it is not going to function with your exploit or with your career as far as leveling up the quality of it or anything like that. Okay, if you just really want like the red lightsaber, it costs 10 grand. So if you have 10 grand to throw out there to get it, you can do that. Now it's just normal quality. Now your Star Knight gaining ranks in it is not going to increase the quality of that lightsaber. The only lightsaber it will increase the quality of is the one that you used with the exploit.
Okay.
Okay, that's how that works. Now, the way you work with the exploit though is that you get all that for free. You don't have to pay for the upgrades or anything. Okay, you just pay the exploit, or as you level up, you make a roll. Now, if you're paying for it yourself and you're purchasing it, that's different. For instance, if we're going to use, what color are we looking at?
The cheapest I can get.
400?
Yeah.
Blue? Okay, blue, 400, alright. So say you wanted to make it exceptional, which gives you an additional 2d6 on your attack. Okay? Then that would be times 5. So, and plus 250. So it costs 2 grand plus 250, so it would be 2250 is how much it would cost you.
2,200.
Right. Now, that's not putting anything else on it, because you do get upgrade slots. You could add higher damage, stuff like that. Now, everything you put on it's going to be times by the new price as well. Because since it's exceptional, everything you add to it is multiplied by that price. So a 1,000 credit upgrade is not going to cost you 5 grand. Okay, so that's basically how that works as far as making purchases on your own.
Question.
Yes.
Alright, because I know it can get up to 3 enchantments or upgrades onto it from normal rank.
What size is it?
It's for normal size.
Medium is 2.
Or medium
Large is 3.
Largest 3. Okay.
So
Okay, so 2. Alright, so if I put those on the one that I'm picking up from my career,
yes.
That's where Star.
I don't have to pay for that
You were
price
just
difference, right?
on the phone.
If it levels up through the...
So what's the real?
You pay based on the quality of it.
It's
Yeah.
on page
So
48.
basically, if you use your 2 slots now,
medication, and you need
okay,
concentration or
before
meditation.
you upgrade it up or whatever, like through gameplay,
Yeah.
okay, then you pay that price now.
So I
Okay.
need either one of those.
Now,
three.
when the quality goes up and
One
it adds
of
an
those
additional
two
slot,
and law.
you have to pay whatever quality level you're
I
at.
put a point into
I
makes
went to
sense.
the academy.
spy for my to get my.
So, yeah. It can be extra.
I went to the
So,
academy. Because basic training gives you a bunch
You
of skills.
said
So I can put the enchantments on it now. That's what you're saying.
You
22.
can put 2 of them on there.
That's what
You
I'm
said
saying.
2250
Hey,
for
it's
a
better than none.
Yeah.
exceptional blue
And
lightsaber.
level up for free.
2250 for an
So
exceptional
much
blue
money
lightsaber.
saved.
Yes. Now, if you want Mastercraft, it'd be 4,500.
No, I'll stick with exceptional.
What's 3d6? And 2 additional.
But I only have
credits.
6,000 credits to work with.
You
right
should
now.
go to Artisan, or better yet, Legendary. Legendary is the way to go.
Legendary lightsaber legend.
Legendary blue
He
lights.
doesn't have enough for that.
That's called Bane's lightsaber right there.
It's 40 grand. He doesn't have enough for that.
No.
So I gotta.
Yeah, but exceptional, yeah, it's costs 2250.
So essentially, he's saying, go find Bane's lightsaber.
I've got
Alright,
this
so
open to the
now-
right page if you need it. But yeah, you might want to go to like the academy or something.
Hey Scott, you got an
What's your
charger
backstory?
around here?
Yeah, your Chiss, you probably went to an academy.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, sorry, it's 3.
the
That's
academy will
changed.
give you law
Yeah,
Really
really
did
good.
change.
first, and when
I know it was
the
3
It's
because
5 for large.
Yeah.
It's 3 for medium.
Yep, sounds right. Okay, cool. Hey Scott, do you
Yeah.
have a Android charger you can bring around here?
Yes, I do.
Cool.
Well,
49.
you have nobody has a box, do they? I don't think I got a box.
No, I don't have a box on me.
Let me see.
That's oh crap!
What?
Neat. Recover is an awesome ability. That I'm going to take.
Only got one plug. Actually, we got one over here.
Once per day.
If you wanted to go over there.
Just right here. So I can keep doing what I need to do.
Meditate 5 minutes
That's
to
Oh, yeah, that's
recover
not Android charger.
full health.
I can go get mine from the car.
oh,
I
actually,
got a box.
I got another one in here.
Okay, cool.
Neat. Alright, that's all of those. And I picked up my stuff from that.
Where's Academy at?
Ooh, that looks fun. That's... Oh, there's the electric.
See if this one works.
That Matt was looking for.
Yep, that looks right. Yep.
Academy's right here. Takes 3 years.
Takes 3 years.
Sweet.
Scott.
Yeah. What are you looking at? Academy?
No.
Yeah, after you guys done all that, we get to actually work on your ship.
Yes.
Your puddle jumper. Oh, by the way, this is an actual thing. You guys can actually take out a mortgage on the ship.
Not that we
Been there, done that one.
Yeah, not that we found that one out before.
I do miss that ship though.
Eon Raven.
Dan, you owed people for that ship.
Several.
Now,
I
we
know
could go
the
that route
Huts.
again if you want to make a deal with the Huts.
I believe.
All it would cost you was it would be a favor.
Hey, hold on, Dan. If
It's
you're
just
gonna
doing
do
a favor from the
do it to
Huts.
Gardula the Hutt, because she dies soon.
His precog is kicking in.
Unless we change history.
You know what? I do
again.
have to have some precog along with some clairvoyance.
Is he the only non-force user?
I think so.
Yeah.
How did they pick you up?
They probably literally just picked me up.
We,
and
we probably just needed some muscle on the group.
That's why we said, okay, you go first.
Oh, you see him? He has like these tiny chicken legs, but he has these huge arch muscles in his arms.
We say, Groot, go. And he says, I am Groot.
So if I pick up the physical skill, I can pick any physical skill like
It says physical category. Has like the
Yeah,
brackets.
just brackets and all.
Yeah. Basically, it's anything in the physical. Which I already sent the skill
I was
list in the message, by the way.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I need that. Because that's what I was about to ask you about.
Yeah, it's in the message.
Where
I
is
think it's the last thing that I sent.
the Thran thing?
Right after that, it says static 1 Squarespace.
Okay. So
Click
that
on
is
that.
the skills.
And it should send you to the skill sheet.
Whew. I can definitely not
Hey,
read that.
Scott,
Yeah.
when I was creating my character, the race, I only picked 2 of those skills, right?
You picked, well, for the race,
Yeah.
you picked 3.
I picked 3?
Yeah.
Oh,
picked
yeah,
three,
I
didn't
already
you?
picked 3, yeah.
Yeah. I say you picked 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, the origins and the careers, you pick 2 each time. Force sensitive is an origin if you want to pick that up, by the way.
I did.
Okay.
Is
Did everybody pick up
bioscience
force sensitive, except for him?
Yeah.
I knew that was happening.
Is,
That's good,
is biopsionics what I'm looking for with the basically physical amplification?
though. Well, let's take a look.
Are you serious? The high G stands for high ground?
Yeah.
That's
What?
what I'm taking.
You guys making a high ground joke.
Well, yeah, because it says under the new skill sheet, it says HG.
If you take
Or
a
high
grade,
G.
you just put
High
number
ground
next to it,
right?
you know.
Oh. It's a gravity.
When you do a new grade, you just put the number
Yeah,
next
high
to it,
gravity.
so the
Planets
bracket-
at high gravity.
Yeah. Like I took 5 grades. Unless you take it after. So like if I went back to Star Knight now, I would write it again. Because I am not a Star Knight as of right now.
Who else has made their rolls yet for Saber?
I made mine. I have not made my age rolls yet. But you said bioscience is what I'm looking for?
Biopsychic. That's
Now I get to add up how old my character is.
Right?
You can die.
Pretty much.
I went with a bunch of static career
Okay,
paths.
this isn't Traveler. You don't actually die in character creation.
Oh.
That's what I actually enjoyed about Traveler. You actually, as you went through your career path, you actually had a chance there in some careers where you died.
Yeah.
You had to start back over. That'll keep you on your toes. I don't want to level up.
Hey, nothing bad. My character's 32.
Trying to figure out the.
I just thought about that.
Hey,
It's like in
Somehow
the Empire
It's a
when
weird origin, then you
commanding
But I'm
officer
still
is now
considered
killed
young.
by Vader.
by my
You've been
race.
promoted. I
So,
don't want to be promoted.
Besides your origin, you pick out.
Well, I mean,
I was
like,
watching the new
You
Netflix
should-
version of
Yeah, you should be
Reboot.
picking out until 7
Oh,
hours.
Gosh, is it good?
Yeah.
So I picked 2.
It was very good. I watched the entire thing
left.
overnight.
Mhm.
Star Knight
but
to get the purple.
Megabyte
before,
comes
right?
back,
Yeah.
and he keeps
To get to
promoting
purple, yeah, that's what I
Sentinels.
put into it. 5
Like-
if you want to go straight to red.
Sentinel Prime, you have disappointed
I
me.
mean, I'm staying.
That's
I'm
about-
gonna let this thing level up from there.
Welcome to your new job, Sentinel Prime. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Yes.
Because I wasn't able to pick up any other. exploit.
I had a kind of had an idea though, because like
You
just
want
in
full
case my
laser sword?
character got older than what
Yeah.
you would be
I mean, I want to
expected.
go straight to
I mean,
red. but I'm
cybernetic
like, I
could be
can't make
something
it
that
to
could
red.
keep him alive longer.
And the difference between red and purple is just minute enough to where
But I mean, he's
my
32,
quality
so we don't
will
have to worry about
be
it.
more than
Yeah, he's
enough.
pretty
I was
good.
kind of worried he was going to be older, like
Nah.
60s. She's like,
Not right now.
I mean, on top of that, I already have enough exploits and
Bioscience is
Oh yeah, Adrenal Dash. You use high
Logic
energy,
is
gain
not
burst of
very-
speed.
very
I
good.
think I've already got exploit for that.
Biofeedback. You harden your skin, gain actual soak 1+1. Psychic leap. You can channel sonic energy to a mighty leap. Yeah, that's biosonics.
Okay.
So anything has to do with making the biology pretty
Maybe
much.
in their law of space come down.
Am I
Yeah, it
negating
is
the
Star
fact that I already have armor
It is Star
and
Wars.
jetpack
Okay.
by picking that up?
And would you do what?
I already have armor and a jetpack.
Yes.
Do I
Hopefully
really
not.
need to pick that?
Well,
It won't be
those are
covered in
equipment now.
things.
Well, if you don't have
Hopefully
your
not.
equipment.
I mean, but it wouldn't hurt to have someone who's able to if needed.
What is ergokinesis?
I'd at least put 3 points in tactics.
Uh,
Tactics.
For instance,
That way you get-
electrokinesis,
Now you
electricity,
get the
or
3D
pyrokinesis, fire, and
Oh,
generation.
Elemental stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Then I think I may go in. Which one
Do you plan
is
on
the,
How many do you have to?
out of the
spend in
two
that one
Clairs?
area? Two
Yeah.
or one?
Which one is the one that lets you
Uh,
like, uh,
If I remember,
increases your foresight ability?
I take basic training, or you get it. Well,
That would be clairsentience.
Oh, it doesn't increase.
Precognition.
Skill.
You gain natural precog, gives you a D6 per PP
But
bonus in
basic
initiative
training the
checks.
first time. I get
I'm already at precognitive,
Yeah.
I'll just do those.
so
I do basic training.
Retrocognition. You can see into the past up to 1 day.
and the clairvoyance is being able to see long distances, give you sight beyond sight.
Clairaudience and clairvoyance.
That actually
What's the difference between the two?
Clear audience is more of an on here
Yeah, you
stuff.
can hear.
Okay.
Clairvoyance is you see. Yeah, you can see. Clairvoyance is you can see and hear a location you have seen before until your next turn. Clairaudience is you can hear a location you have seen before until your next turn. They have two different costs. One of them requires size 4, the other requires size 6, and one requires 6 points, one requires 4 points. So essentially, you're looking at spending. Do I just need audio, or do I really need video too?
Well, I already saying I've got video. Let me know that one right now.
Well, you spend these points when you do that.
you're already clairvoyant.
Yeah, I'm already a little clairvoyant. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need that.
If you need
What's
to know
one that we don't have?
specifically,
that would
the
fit my
ones
character?
I have as far as psionics go is clairvoyance. I got 3
Um,
points into it, and I got 3 points into telekinesis.
Now, these psionic exploits can be picked up as universal exploits.
Ooh, anybody pick up telepathy?
I have telekinesis. So I do not have telepathy.
So telepathy would work because I can get battle mind eventually.
So you mean mind comms?
Battle mind is it's basically like flanking.
Yeah.
It's a party buff, which would be really good for
These
a
guys are in a party.
soldier to pick up. A Mandalorian who understands working with groups. I was a bounty hunter until I teamed up with y'all, and then I'm probably going to start training more into my force because I see so many people around me that are strong in it. Also, there's only 2 exploits from bounty hunter, and I don't really want the second one. So, I already picked up the one I wanted. So, I'm going to be going back into Star Knight after the bounty hunter that I did. I'm working towards that. But telepathy is the skill I'm going to pick up for psionic. Neat. What's the cutoff on the skills? Like for different D6s?
There's one where attribute points is 1, 3, 1 for 1d6, 3 for 2d6, 6 for 3d6,
So it's every 3.
10 for 4d6, 15 for 5d6, 21 for 66. It kind of accumulates.
I've never gotten a skill high enough to need to know what.
Yeah.
That
So
is-
so 1 to 2 points. You have 1d6 in it.
Yeah.
So just go ahead and start writing them in. All right.
I've already got all of them except for the
All right.
10. I just need to
3 to
delete
5 is 2. 6 to 9 is 3.
Yeah.
Then 10 to
14.
at least 14. Yeah, 14 is 46, and then 15 to whatever is 5.
Side note, I totally knew all
Say
of
1 to
that.
3 is 36.
I asked for y'all.
So what?
1 to 3 is 36.
No, 1 to 2 is 1d6.
And then
3
the
to 4
attributes
is
I need to
3 to
go
what?
through
3 to
too.
5 is 2d6.
Okay. 9 to
6 to 9. 6 to 9 is 3d6. I'm sorry. 6 to 9 is 3d6. 10 to 14 is 46.
Teleportation sounds
That's fill
fun.
you in completely?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then
go up.
attributes, do you
Wait,
remember
you
those
guys
off the top of your head?
are 2 grades ahead of
Do you
us.
what?
Attribute cutoffs,
What do you mean?
John?
like what the
You guys
D6s
are 2
are.
grades ahead of us.
Mm,
you're
attribute
10,
cutoffs.
right?
Like
No,
for the
we're-
D6s.
You're all, we're,
No, sorry,
we're all the
just-
same grade. You just got 4.
Well, I was
points.
asking about
Gold,
skills.
Or
Skills and
credits.
attributes
That,
are
that's
the same.
all. We're all the same grade.
Oh, really?
It's 8.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So we'll have 8 careers, and we're all the same. That's well, I think
Pretty
Matt
sure they're
actually
different.
1 grade higher. Than
If they're already making this change when Scott's,
What is this charisma check? Do you have to roll, or is it?
what's it say?
What are the
Taking
D6s?
challenging 13 charisma check.
they're the same as they were for
Oh,
skills.
okay,
So.
so-
Does that mean?
Oh, they are
it's
17
Yeah.
before you? I didn't think so. Okay.
Making
So 4 is
if you succeed, you gain 6. So yeah, you'd probably make that like
9 would be 3
as soon as you can.
because
Uh,
10
Or as
is
soon
where
as you
4
pick it up, I
starts.
guess.
It does.
5
It's
is
still 2d6.
Yeah.
2,
Well,
2,
yeah. Well, let's see. You picked up basic training. That's 1.
9 is 3,
Alright, so then you picked up
2,
command school.
3 is.
2d6.
So
Yeah, that's where the 2d6 starts.
that was the second one you picked
I
up,
never got anything in rep.
and then
So you have 0.
Academy.
academy tutor.
Psi
Okay.
7,
The
that's
basic training.
3, right?
Yes.
And yeah, I guess you would make that now, I guess. But
We'll have to see
that's the
what
answer for
each-
Scott. I mean, technically, you could make it with the 3d6.
The 3d6.
You know, or how much do you have into charisma as it is?
Charisma.
Yeah. Maybe that would keep it up with it.
Sweet.
Yeah, 6. So yeah, you have a chance with it.
That's a 1.
But
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for Scott to be here for it.
Before doing that, I'd have to roll 2. Oh,
And then I got mine.
question.
Mm-hmm.
So this one it says make a 13 charisma check.
Okay.
That was before I added the thing in there, so my charisma would have been at 5. We're not at 6. We're advancing the attributes, but succeedo is.
What were those? Okay. Right. So when did you pick this up?
Huh? I was at 5. I was at 5.
Oh, okay. So you roll 3d6.
Roll 3d6.
Roll 3d6.
Okay.
Or no, 2d6. Sorry,
2d6.
2d6.
You
Yeah.
can't make it.
Yeah.
Can't. So.
Darn.
Even if you max out, you can make it.
All right.
I know.
But now you get an extra d6. So if you were to do it again,
Hey Scott,
now you have a chance.
Not these guys.
my precog
Yeah.
negates the penalty from wearing my armor.
Nice, man.
That's awesome.
You got some special armor
Alright, so where's the start at?
for free too.
What page is start at?
I'm gonna put +2/0 on
This
those.
one thing that you sent me about, the Sith Holocron, does that do anything for me?
Do what?
Anything for me as far as
No.
in-game, or it's just not about
It
that?
just explains your knowledge
Okay.
of the stuff for your backstory.
Okay, cool.
Basically, all I had was basic principles, like basically how you're building your character right now.
Okay.
This is all the information it had in it, which is probably one of the reasons why you left, because you want more.
Yeah.
Not only were you given a purpose, but you're also, not to mention with the Sith Holocrons also, certain parts of them are inaccessible until you learn more. So basically, as you're in your life path, learning as much as you can, you've come to the end of this Holocron,
Yeah.
and saying, now you are ready, and this is the purpose that I've taught you these things, I left this for you.
Yeah.
And then here you are, the Galaxy.
Yep. All right. Now, for me to go to these pages.
Weapon.
How old is everyone's character?
I'm 32.
I haven't
43.
rolled mine yet.
I'm 35.
43. And I'm still young. Of course, my age goes all the way up to like over 200, but still.
It's over 200!
Alright.
Alright, so let's go back to page number what was it? 46.
So where is everybody at in character creation?
I am putting.
Filling stuff in, I guess.
Filling in my exploits, and then I'm down to making health and all that.
Yeah.
So
I still need to roll my
Well-
age.
Wait on the attribute and the attribute exploits.
I already did that one.
Attribute exploits?
Hmm?
What attribute?
Yeah, that's what I
Oh, the
said.
traits is what you're. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, this stuff right here. Because that, I was just gonna get a notebook and write all that stuff
If you want
down.
to do that, would too.
Because I mean, there's just a lot of
So I'm rolling
my
8.
handwriting's not small enough to put it all in that one line.
Yeah, if you want to do that way too. You wrote them all down here, though, right? Your exploits.
Yeah, which ones I chose and how many times I chose it. So I went into laser sword fort. So
Right.
my starting laser sword is at least purple.
Right.
I'm gonna try not to get this all over your sheet.
Yep.
Damn.
And what about your origin?
Origin.
I'm fairly old.
Ooh, I guess I didn't pick one.
Oh crap, I was a
Force
10,
sensitive.
20.
Yeah, 'cause we got all the other ones right here. I guess I'll go back and pick one for force sensitive.
Yeah, so that's precog.
I'm 30.
Precognitive. You use a +2 bonus to your melee and ranged.
Precognitive?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that was the one I chose then.
That was the one in the origin for you to choose.
Yeah.
Okay, so precog. Then I went with data mining for my bounty hunter.
Me too.
And off the grid for my spy. So that means I can just completely vanish and no one can find me.
I went with data mining also. That's probably how we found each other.
Just two hackers on it.
Oh, hey! Well, we were probably hunting for the same target. We decided to team up.
Oh, like the whole
Oh,
assassin
yeah.
thing.
It's like in Dark Disciple.
Yeah.
The assassin didn't have as many good
Assassin.
exploits as I wanted,
Yeah.
like it did in the old.
Hey Scott, physical, would that be martial arts as well? No. Dang.
What info?
Running, jumping,
Running and jumping. Okay, that's physical.
acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
For using like improvised weapons, would that just be a skill, like improvised weapons or something? If you're using them as weapons.
Improvised weapons is anything that's not built to be a weapon, but you're using it as a weapon. Or if you're using it in the way it's not intended to be. For instance, if you decide to, with your great strength, rip off a cannon off of a tank and then smack people with it. It is in itself a weapon, but the way you're using it is not the way it was designed. So it's now improvised.
So that would be under, like, if I was to take a skill for stuff like that, what would you call it? Improvised weapons?
I would call it improvised weapon, yeah.
Which, if that's what you want to do, I think you're going to put a lot of skills in that one, sir.
Yeah.
He's gonna go over. He's gonna start you guys over the battle plan. This is what he's gonna do. He's gonna look over. I need that guy's leg.
Yeah. Okay,
You're
Scott,
like, go fetch it, group.
what was the augmented reaction?
I'm getting
In my armor.
No, no, yeah. What?
It's in my armor.
Oh, +1d6 initiative.
Oh,
It basically gives you a heads-up display.
I always gain ambush also. So.
And with our psionics, we're not limited to like how we were in old, where you had another secret to use it.
No. We give sonic points.
So, for example, if I'm looking at ergokinesis and I see that cryokinesis requires the psi attribute to be 6, if mine's a 10, that means I can pick that up. Right?
Yeah, you have a side 10, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the correct.
The different stuff I pick.
Also,
Yeah.
for
I got a
instance,
side 14.
Mine's 7. I only picked it up 5
pyrokinesis,
times.
there you go.
They pumped
You
hard.
need 6 agility, 6 psi, right?
Mhm.
And that also tells you the cost.
Okay.
The psi rating it needs is the cost. So, the
So
I'll
cost
show you
is
how I
psi
work
points.
super hard on mine.
Okay.
But just like in old, you can't spend any more psi points than what's in your psi rating
That's how I pump super
per
hard.
action.
So, how many psi points would I have at
What is it?
10?
I
That's like
believe it's times 5 on the double check.
plus 2 side.
Okay.
Every level.
See, I went a different route. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. I did too.
like I said, that's like I'm not really a force user.
I mean, I'm actually a Mandalorian bounty hunter. I just happen to also be trained as a Jedi.
Alright, let's see here.
Or by a Jedi. Scott,
Yeah.
at some point I'm going to need to go through my stuff too.
Yes. I'm trying to get everybody to the same point.
I have not done
Oh, I
any
have
of the
6.
movement
Okay.
things.
So
Yeah,
there's
don't worry
4
about those.
times. So that's 4 and 4 since if you get +2 side.
And I need to roll my
So I
age.
get 6.
Do you need to be there when I roll my
You're going
age?
to roll right now.
Okay.
Alright, so that's
Oh, you roll for your side thing. Oh, that's different.
So what?
Yeah. Ah, that's fun.
11.
Your psi and will determines your sonic points.
14.
Okay, I have a decent chance
So-
or something.
We'll deal with that in a
Those are
moment.
my 2 highest. Or 2 of my highest.
What are you rolling for?
I know you have to see for me to roll for this stuff now.
For what are you rolling for?
Lightsaber grade.
Oh, cool. How many times you roll?
Oh gosh, what is
Yeah, I
that?
picked it up.
Age?
You old! How can you
old
throw
are
that for lightsaber?
So what?
3 6s and a 3.
Wow.
And a
And a
This is
1.
age.
And a 1. That was how long it took me to train to be a Star Knight.
How old are you?
Well, when you killed your,
Do I roll
trainer.
these at the same time, or do I roll?
Well, when you kill your trainer.
Yeah. I did.
Alright. So
Take
you do
the
it for
roll
each
2.
grade, right?
Well, yeah, how many times did you,
4.
4, okay, so go ahead and grab 4 dice and roll.
Plus
Yeah,
4 is
fine.
22.
We'll speed the process up here a little bit.
22 plus
Yeah, did you do
14
that
is
for the
36.
35.
36. 22 and 14.
Got it.
14.
Once.
Oh, yeah, 36. 14.
That's just once, right? Just one D to roll a 6.
You have to roll 6 on it, so it's 1, so it's high quality.
So I put 4 into mine, but I did roll 4 6. Or 4 6.
Yes, roll 4. And I'll tell you what quality does, Raymond.
And then I was a bounty hunter for 6 years. I am a
takes you a while to learn.
42-year-old person.
As soon as I'm done, I'll
You re-roll that one right there.
I'm not sure.
I am 42 years old.
I'm 30.
Nothing.
I'm not doing that too much. I mean,
Alright, Ronnie, did
I'm gonna die.
you write down your quality for your lightsaber?
Yeah.
Did you write down the bonus it gives you?
No.
High quality gives you a plus 1d6 bonus to attack.
Let me check. I mean,
So-
you're still part of my life, so
Plus
it's all together.
1d6.
Now, oh, wait a minute, Ronnie.
Remember,
Which
I'm
lightsaber
taking
did
the
you
whole
go
package on you.
What lightsaber?
Alright.
Yeah.
There are different ones?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Because you picked up laser sword once, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay,
what?
that gives you the blue one.
Yeah, and then I picked it up 3 other times, so they gave me the purple one.
Okay, so how many times did you pick up Star Knight total?
4 times.
4 times? Okay, then you don't get to roll an equality on it yet, because you just got your lightsaber this rank. Does that
I'm
make
pretty
sense?
sure she just memorized the password to it.
Basically, you're starting with the blue,
Yeah.
and you just got it.
If it was your blue one,
Uh-huh.
and you start with your blue one,
Oh.
because you took 4 ranks in it. So if you start
Alright.
in Star Knight 1,
Uh-huh.
you get to roll 3 times
Yeah.
because you started with the blue.
Oh, okay, but because I'm like purple.
Every time you pick it up, you start over with a new lightsaber.
Yeah.
Oh,
It replaces
okay.
it.
So I don't get to roll for...
No, you don't get to roll for quality. So it's just a normal one. But when you pick up Star Knight next time,
Yeah.
you can either go red, or you can go ahead and roll for the quality on it and try to increase the quality of what it is.
The blue saber was 3d6.
3d6.
3d6 heat.
Yep. Has penetrating, bright. Oh, you wrote that stuff down. But yeah, it's 3d6 for damage.
And how do I pick up martial arts? I did pick another career that has martial arts.
Oh, that's considered unarmed or combat.
Unarmed or combat.
Yeah.
So I just had to find one of the other career with that.
Yep. If you wanted that, yeah.
Also, I have not written down any of my attack rolls.
Yeah, we'll get to all that once we actually finalize the character. Alright, so let me see here real quick. Ronnie's still doing his over there, other than
I'm
Ronnie.
picking out my psionics right now.
You doing your Sonics right now?
Yeah, which I think I'm pretty much done with those.
Now, you know the Sonics are exploits, right?
They are? How many can we get?
They are universal exploits. You start with one universal exploit.
I thought they were skills. Oh, they are skills and exploits.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so we start out with just one.
Right. Now, unless your career gives you a bonus one you can pick up. Other than that, once you pick up everything in your career, then you're available to pick up universal exploits. And psionic exploits are considered universal for that purpose. Okay?
I chose, for my origin, I did choose Ionic, so that would give me 2.
Let me check. Actually, you got it right there in the book. Let's see. I'll save your page.
I mean, I already got the ones that I was looking at, so I just, depending on how,
That's why I like this too.
just picking out which ones I'm going to go with first. Because it's either going to be between an Adrenal Dash and Hypercognition.
So what was your origin?
Force sensitive.
Oh, force sensitive. No, it's you don't get one for that one. You get the bonus to psi, but the exploit is precog.
Okay, so.
Yeah. So.
Yep. I'll go with this as my first one. Hypercognition. And then for each time we look, so if I go and put another point into, not Force Sensitive, but Star Knight, I get another exploit, or how do they determine when we get more exploits for that?
For which one?
For Psionics.
For psionics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it goes by the career.
Okay, so.
So basically, for instance, if you okay, his is actually a good example. His is Spartan Battle School.
Yes.
He's only got 2 exploits in that entire career.
Mhm.
Okay, so basically after 2 grades, he can keep picking that career up, and every time he does, since he has every single exploit that's in there, he can pick a universal now.
Mhm.
So once all the exploits have been selected, at least once, you have the option after that to select universal
Okay.
exploits. Now, the Star Knight does have exploits in itself that do different things as well. That's not psionic.
Yeah.
So, just to throw that one out there for you, in case you find something else.
No, I'm definitely liking the Psionic I went with.
And I did not do my
So,
Sonic
he's
points.
still doing that when you guys are here with this.
Did you say we do or do not need to do this?
Do it. We'll get to that in just a minute. First, Dan, attributes exploit.
Yes. Highest is int.
Now, let me see the book. Oh man, went right to it.
I'm ready for mine too, so.
All right.
I'll give you mine.
Your highest is int, what's your lowest?
Rep.
So, int.
Rep is 0, by the way.
Alert. Constantly aware of your surroundings. You gain 1d6 to initiative or int perception checks, and you always win initiative ties. Or other choices. Empathic. Where is that? You're able to easily understand how others feel as you stab your lightsaber through them.
This is gonna hurt.
Doesn't
I
say
know
that,
it
but
hurts.
That seems overpowered.
Once per day as an action, you can attempt to adjust another's mood with charisma versus mental defense. If you succeed, they gain either the angry or manic condition.
Right. Let's go with that first one.
Alert.
What was that?
Alert. Which gives you 1d6 to int perception checks. And you always win initiative ties. Alright, what's your highest attribute?
Agility.
And what's your lowest?
Rep. That 2. So it's only slightly higher than
Okay.
this.
Nimble, Deadeye, and Ambidexterous. So, Deadeye is probably pretty cool for you. Oh, well, only if you're ranged weapons.
Oh, no.
So never mind. Where's Nimble? Nimble. You gain a climb speed equal to your regular speed.
Mhm.
Or you can... You do not suffer the usual 2d6 penalty to attacks while dual wielding a double weapon. Or
So
secondary
That would
offhand
be good
weapon.
for me then.
Yeah. So it's ambidexterous. Alright.
Feint is the...
To it.
So you can just put no penalty for dual
You didn't
wielding.
write anything down here.
Oh, because no,
What
I
now?
didn't, it's I.
Feint is
Okay.
the melee
Version of aim.
version of aim.
Yeah.
So attack, right?
What aim does is it gives you a plus 1d6.
Well, it's more than that.
I have focused more
Now,
on...
when you use aim or feint, it has to be on the very next, like your next action has to be the attack in order to get the bonus.
Okay.
But yeah, they both work the same. One's for melee, one's for ranged. So you can just circle it, by the way. It didn't.
Okay.
And it does what again?
Adds 1d6 to your attack.
And then
You guys actually going along pretty fast.
we got a universal.
No, yeah, so
Yes.
we're Universal on to Psionic, right? Do you know what page those are?
Yes, I do.
Hey, we all get the universal exploit.
Everybody gets one universal exploit, which you can use on psionics, as long as you have the requirements, or you can pick up a universal.
Yeah.
65 is where psionics begins.
Okay, 65, thank you.
Okay, so instead of picking up just a random universal, I can pick up another psionic.
You get one universal to start out with. So it could either be A, your sonic exploit that you like, or B, just a universal one. Your choice. It can be used for either.
You know what? So if we
can
went to
take
psionics,
another
we
psionic.
could go into the one that I've already.
But did you already pick up a sonic exploit?
Yes.
Then that's the one you
Okay.
get. Yeah. So. Do it now, Dan?
If we're already into, like, if I've already got telepathy, I can pick up another thing under that
You say.
because I went for telepathy. So I pick up one of these exploits.
Telepathy skill?
Yeah.
Yes. Then, yeah. These are different sonic exploits that fall underneath that skill.
Okay.
Now, make sure you have the requirements for it.
Right.
So, there you go.
So I'm basically picking up two of these.
Hey, Scott.
Like,
No, you're picking up one.
because I'm also using my universal.
No, that's what I'm saying. Your universal exploit can be used for two things. One, a universal exploit, or a sonic exploit. Your sonic exploits are considered universal exploits.
Whenever I picked up the skill, you said it was also an exploit.
No. Yeah, the skill is used for those exploits.
So telepathy is not an exploit.
Telepathy is a skill that you use for
Okay,
Sonics.
that's where the confusion was.
yeah.
Hey, Scott, I have a question.
Yes. When you use the telepathy exploits in there for sonics, you
Yeah.
use the telepathy skill is what you do.
Gotcha.
That's how you make your roll. Yeah.
With his hearing, would it make any sense for me to pick up Blind Fighter?
Blind fighter.
Yeah. Skill
Read it
to,
out.
skill that using senses other than sight for combat. You may ignore the sight status track for melee combat.
Yeah, I can see useful. In other words, if you're blind or
Well, I mean, it's, would you be able to use that like with them already having hearing?
you get the acute hearing, which gives you a bonus to perception, but you also have the dark vision already.
Yeah.
So there's very little things that are going to be able to completely blind your character.
Mm-hmm.
But if there is something,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you know, like acid to the face, then
Yeah.
at least you have it. But if not,
Lightsaber
I'm just saying
slash
his ears would
with the
still be
eyes.
the plus 1d6, so that would kind of just.
that's not what that is.
That's what this.
No. What that is, if you can't see, like if you get the blind status effect, you take penalties. That allows you to avoid those penalties. Yeah, that's what that's saying. In other words, by picking up this exploit, you've attuned your hearing on a far larger scale.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what it makes sense from like a story wise.
Yep.
Awesome. We can start doing some rolls.
I was gonna-
calculations.
I'm trying to get everybody up in the same page.
So that knockdown exploit.
Do it.
The knockdown
Oh.
exploit.
Yeah.
That's in the logo.
Everybody's almost there.
What I was asking is, you remember, what I was asking is it part of a normal attack? So you do,
That's what I was looking for.
yeah.
I got distracted. Call a shot. Thank you. Hold on a second.
Aim or feint?
They both do the same thing. Aims for ranged, feints for melee.
Aim.
So,
Sorry. Attribute, what's that? Or what do we put there?
what's your highest of your attributes?
Has attributes, agility.
What's your lowest?
My lowest, strength.
Oh, you actually get a
strength and
choice.
endurance.
Strength and what?
Endurance.
Okay, so you do get choices. Alright, here we go. You said agility's your highest?
Yeah.
You're not ranged, right?
Range, no.
Okay. So you got ambidextrous, which is you don't take a penalty when dual wielding. Okay. Or nimble, which you get a climbing speed. Or you said the lowest, right?
Yeah.
Strength, feeble. Once per day, you can use a logic check and place a strength to accomplish your goal.
Okay.
Tottering, excuse me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, you don't want that one.
Okay.
Endurance. Asthmatic, anemic.
No.
Once per day, you may use one action to gather your strength and recover 1d6 health.
Okay. So.
Or the last one is coughing. Your constant coughing elicits sympathy from onlookers who are hesitant to attack an obviously ill person. And even if they do, they underestimate you. You gain a +4 defense bonus against anyone you have not yet attacked.
That's pretty good, actually.
But you must roleplay the coughing.
You're Grievous!
Yes!
Yeah,
Exactly, actually. 'Cause
after he fought Mace Windu.
and while he's choking on fire. Thank you, Obi-Wan. So, dual wielding?
Yeah, ambidextrous more
Okay.
in my way.
There you go. Right there.
Alright.
You can just write ambidextrous and then just write on there, no penalty for dual wielding. Or something along the lines of that.
Wait, when you pick up lightsabers, do you still have your old ones, or does it just get upgraded to a new color?
Yeah, you replace it. If it's through the exploit, you replace it.
Okay, I was just like,
Yeah. Now, I mean, you can always pay for the lightsabers if you want.
But then it
If
doesn't
you know
get
where to get them. In character creation, we can kind of flow with that, but during the game, you're on hack, so you have to find somebody who trades in that.
okay,
So,
ambidextrous. Yeah, I might. How much? I'll look and see how much they cost. So just no penalty for dual wielding.
call shots. Right.
You guys had the easy maybe.
Give me a second. I'm trying to find the answers for you, sir.
You start.
Green's only 1,000. Wait, purple is 5,000? I could do 2 purple? Oh, why would I do that? I could do green and I can have range defense as well.
Purple's only 5,000. You only need one of those.
Yeah.
That one and a blue.
Would the bonus will stack if you're dual wielding?
Hey, Scott.
No.
The green is.
Well, okay, when you get defense bonuses from weapons,
Uh-huh.
if you attack with that weapon, you lose the defense bonus.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, they can both stack, but you can't attack with either.
So if you get ambushed,
As long as they're drawn.
yeah.
But yeah, that's one thing is, with defense bonuses. When you attack with it, you lose the defense bonus until your next turn.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well,
my-
It's kind of hard to deflect laser fire while you're striking.
yeah. I mean, yeah. That seems very well.
It's plausible.
Scott.
Yeah.
Can I make changes, like additions to my armor?
Yes. Which you're gonna have to
Buy them?
pay. Well, you would have to upgrade it right now.
Yeah. That's what I'm asking about.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about that right there? Like what are you talking about?
Like my armor.
Armor customizations?
Yeah.
I've already used all your upgrade slots, so you would have to upgrade the quality of it, which is high, which is times 3 cost.
Which is expensive.
And you would just have to pay the difference. which I think's more than what you have.
So high, and then it would be times 3 on the stuff that's already on it.
No, it's the way your substance, you got yours the way it is.
Yeah.
What's the cost on it?
65.
Okay, so what you do is this.
I thought you said it was normal.
Okay, you have to pay a 13,000 difference to upgrade to high, which would give you an upgrade slot.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
And that would give me 1.
And then the upgrade itself would be times 3.
Right.
Alright,
So essentially your armor is already maxed out with upgrade slots.
So I could hold on to my credits then.
Yeah.
So I'm holding off before I put attack, damage, and range for the weapons. I didn't want to buy a green lightsaber, that's a problem.
Yeah, just hold off on those for right now. We'll get to that in just a second.
I did want to buy 1, so I'm at 5,000 credits. Because I mean, I do want a purple and green lightsaber.
I'm trying to find the info for you, sir.
I care. You should roll with that.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that called shot before, and I didn't know what it meant. Is it not in the book?
I can't find it. So, give me a second.
Excuse me.
That's you, I think.
Okay. I'm going to owe a hut a favor to get legendary armor.
Ah. You owe a Sith Lord.
It says.
Here we go. Call shots.
Here,
Ready?
pick up on that.
You can make one call shot in a turn.
Please.
It's used to hit a particular location on a target. One of a Hydra's many heads, a vampire's heart, blah blah blah. You must declare the call shot before making an attack roll. The attempt costs 2d6 out of the attack roll, unless you have that exploit. If the attack hits and does 25% or more of the target's health and damage, the target suffers an effect described in the creature's stat block. Alright, so read the exploit.
I changed the page. Alright. When you use a called shot to knock a target prone, you not to pay 2d6. Additionally, the target gains a down condition, making it unable to stand until that condition has been reached.
Yes. So you make a called shot, you don't take the penalty, and you have to hit him, and you have to do 25% or more of his health and damage. If you do that, then he is knocked down on the ground in the down condition
Until he gets.
until he shakes it off.
Okay.
So you have to hit and do 25% of his health, which is a quarter. So 20 health, he'd do 5 points of damage.
Okay. That's not too
I'm
much.
sure you can do 5 points of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I can.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
Now, call shot is what anybody can do. And it's like an exploit that everybody has.
Yeah.
But it has specific effects. Like certain creatures, like Hydra, has heads. So everybody could do a called shot on a Hydra.
Yeah,
But
what?
you can't really do a called shot on, a cyborg. Unless it specifically states that there's a weak point there for you. Zombies have, headshots, obviously.
Yeah.
That's a called shot. Okay? So anyways, that tells you specifically that you can make a called shot to do this effect.
Okay.
Okay?
I just got a question.
Yeah.
When it comes to weapon mods, can you pick up the same mod twice?
Like what?
High damage. Here's an extra.
What page?
Page 122.
I require more water. I actually feel more tired than I have the last couple of days when I've been drinking just water.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think the Mountain Dew is actually doing what I need it to.
Coffee's doing exactly what it needs to do for me.
It may just be that I
No,
woke up
no,
at
it
8
says
o'clock
otherwise.
this morning.
Okay.
So some of them state that every time you pick it up, you can
Sounds
do
like
something
me.
different with it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to be waking up at... Yeah, I'm tired.
Well, that one's definitely going on that one.
Nope.
Are you ambidextrous as well?
Ambidextrous, yeah, because I do work
It's like, who did it?
So what colors do you have?
I didn't.
Huh?
What colors did you?
All right, now back to this.
I have green.
So where are you, Dan, on yours?
I need
Exploit
to
stuff?
do this stuff.
That's what
You
my
go through all
character
that
has.
stuff. Okay, cool. So you got your exploits down.
Yeah.
You've got. Are you done with your exploits? Still looking
almost
through?
done. I've got one more that I'm thinking
Okay.
about.
All right. Well, I can get back to you in a minute. Everybody else,
What are we doing?
you guys are caught up. You got your exploits down. You picked all your careers.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now let's go into the Sonic points. Get a dice pool, or actually, before I do that, let me give you dice pools.
Yeah.
That one might help you, right? All right. You ready? I'll tell you. I'll have you write these in. You ready?
Mhm.
I'm just gonna start listing them all. It's 2, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4,
That's for all.
3, 2, 2, 3. And your skills when you say that. No, your skills actually.
This one's a one.
Yeah, that'd be
2 for 3, right?
We're gonna need a
If it's three, it should
sponsorship
be
to
two.
cheese it.
And 4 still 2.
Yeah. Everything else is once.
So Coca-Cola
Easy for you.
would be a bad sponsorship.
Alright, Dan, you make sure you get yours. You have no rep.
None of my stuff took it.
Nice. Okay, you're good at that. I'll get to yours in a minute. What you doing with your exploits? Oh, your skills.
Okay.
You got them on your other sheet.
The swords we can have.
I'm
Yeah,
sword is 5.
going.
Alright, so that's 2d6, that's 3d6, and that's 1d6.
Better let your character
Skill,
go, 'cause you
law.
can't anymore.
And
You
game
just
money.
heard
No,
about
so
that all the
so
time.
one of both of those.
Yep.
I mean, I would
So
definitely.
1d6 on both of those?
Yep.
I mean,
Alright, now that we got that together, I mean, you gotta check yours too.
yep, check mine too.
Make sure everybody's on the same page. Man, you're a little more spread out than everybody else. No, except for there.
Yeah, except for right there.
You're one away from the 5d6.
Yep.
Alright, so go ahead and get your will and your side dice pool. Everybody go ahead and get that together.
Just say when I can roll.
Except for you, John, you don't have to worry about that.
Well, I'm good now.
Don't think you even have a side rating, do you?
Oh no, I'm absolute 0.
Yeah, he's not. Alright, Caleb, go ahead and get your dice together.
So it's
Your
what?
dice pool for your psi rating
nice
and your will rating.
So 4.
So,
Now, each time one of these goes up by a dice, by the way, you add that to your pool.
Wait, so what's going on?
So just future reference.
Psionic.
Get your psionics and your will.
That's psionic.
the dice
as well.
pool, yeah.
You go ahead and roll, Matt. You go ahead and roll, Dan.
What about me?
You can roll. You get your dice.
Why couldn't I roll my
Alright, so
age
just roll.
earlier?
That many dice?
Yeah, you just roll those dice and add them up. Do it.
Where are those age rolls that I was getting earlier?
Where was these rolls now that it really matters?
Yeah, that's 12, 17? Does that go in the hex on the character sheet?
One second.
Alright, so I should have 18.
Oh, good. I don't feel so bad.
What?
I'm at 17.
I didn't put a lot of effort on it.
I didn't either. I'm only at 7.
I got 10. I got a bad roll. I got like 4 1s.
32.
There he
I
goes.
rolled a bunch of 4s. 4s and 3s.
I got a 6, a 5, a 3, and like 4 1s.
Yeah.
I got a 32.
Yep. I didn't roll up the character I had last time. because like I told you, I'm trying to specifically be more equipment based
Yeah.
this time.
I have 25.
All right. So what you do is you write.
Which is interesting that I don't even use psionics on that. So when I pick it up,
Yeah, you can write. You write your points right there, and in the big box you can write your actual like sonic abilities if you like.
You said 5 would give me how many d6 for swords? 4?
No, 2. Yeah.
You said psionic abilities like
Like your
this.
exploits. Yeah, your exploits you can
Oh.
write right there. Now, just in case so everybody knows, unless it states otherwise in the psionic exploit, each of them takes 1 action.
okay.
And
Well, I don't have any psionics right now. I'm at 25 points, which is interesting.
Nice. You're just going to straight up Star Knight exploit.
Huh?
Yeah.
What exploit?
Star Knights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this, I guess, requires an action.
Yeah, unless it says otherwise, it requires 1 action.
I can't take this.
you know what?
I can't take this.
I can't take this anymore.
Alright, so part of the colors simply ignore you. Perception filters work automatically on those with an invert attribute of less than your size score. So what's your size score? 7. Same way with an int of 6 or lower, they seem to kind of ignore you.
The weak-minded.
If you make an attack, the effect ends immediately. Yeah. Creatures aware of you cannot therefore be affected by it again.
What kind of character are you in?
Yeah.
Tag, you're it! Basically.
Like,
And then I have to re-stealth.
I go
Yeah.
in everything.
Alright, now that we got that, let's go roll health
Sorry.
too while we're at it.
The sparking
That's
rates in the
a lot of
book
weight.
is what I'm saying.
So this is going to
Like,
be
it's not
your
that
luck
uncold
and
crucible.
your endurance.
I'm from the planet Crucible.
Here we go.
I'm trying to think, what do they look like?
That's looking decent.
They're not.
They're sort of like savage-like.
Yeah.
They're a part of the humans.
Okay.
They're just more of a
I got a
They've been
critical.
distance
like it.
from them to the
You're
point of
critical on
being-
health.
Got a critical on health.
So
Not
they're,
dangerous.
they're,
Right.
they're
Six,
technically
12,
humans, but they're like a
18.
subspecies of humans.
Yeah.
18.
They're in the outer rim. They're in backwater world. And the thing about them is that the technology they have is actually from others that have arrived there. So that's how they got their technology.
Okay.
I
How
don't
do we
know
de-
that.
how do we
Yeah.
determine
They
the
killed
dice
them and
pool?
took it from them.
Oh,
How do we
that sounds
determine
like
the dice pool for our health?
You get your endurance and your luck.
and not your willpower.
It's fine.
I thought doesn't willpower
Oh,
also
wait,
have to?
and willpower. Yes. Sorry, add willpower into who doesn't roll willpower.
Oh, okay. Sweet. I got an extra 4 more dice to roll.
So luck, endurance, and will.
Yes.
23, 27.
I forgot about the hardy skills.
Sweet.
Since you're using lightsabers, I'm gonna throw luck in there for you.
Because we're gonna
Well,
need it.
16.
That's nice armor you got there. Be a shame if my attack went through it.
Yeah.
luckily there is an upgrade that does repair your armor.
Yeah, I was gonna buy that.
Yeah.
By the way, you can actually buy astromech droids.
Well, how strong is it?
Not as strong as you'd hope for.
You have to
No.
build them.
Oh, I can't build.
They're like similar to the
I
androids.
can destroy things. I can't build things. I'm
You're Cat Noir from
Think-
Miraculous.
Think C-3PO.
Oh, I don't want to.
No, that's not astromech.
Oh, you're talking R2-D2.
I'm talking RTD. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, you can have the
Somebody
translator
that's-
droid too, the protocol droid if you want. That's who you use for law. See, he decided he didn't want to spend his time studying the law, so he actually made a protocol droid who will learn it for him.
Okay, so I have 32 health.
Since my rep is 0, I need somebody to...
Go ahead.
What determines our soak? Like, yeah, whatever gear we wear? Like how it did in old?
Well,
Our soak.
your soak is 0 unless you have armor.
Okay. So I need to start
Which,
thinking, well,
honestly, with lightsabers, you have armor.
yeah. The only thing that lightsabers don't penetrate is like force field or something like that, right?
Yeah, shielding, force fields.
Mandalorian armor.
Yeah. So that's like
If the steel is thick enough,
if it's longer
That's
than
right.
sword.
Mandalorian
Yeah.
armor does block lightsabers.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
well, depends on the type. The one that you had, the one you got for free, the normal quality, does not.
Okay.
Mandalorian armor for yours has to be Mastercraft or higher to have the other material. See, it's actually yours is made of Durasteel.
Okay.
The one that you're thinking of is higher quality material.
Made out of the actual Mandalorian steel,
Correct.
like what they make their ships out of.
You don't think I'm going to give you the free one like that, do you?
I would give up some of these other things.
Of course you would. Yeah, so, yeah, I remember reading about that when I built yours.
Yeah.
Beskar. That's what it's the more durable.
Yeah.
Which Beskar is able to withstand a blaster shot while giving the user maximum protection. Yours is made of Durasteel,
Okay.
which is still protective.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mandalorian iron is known as Beskar.
Yeah.
So you have to have Mastercraft quality or higher for that.
How much does that cost to purchase?
What, that one?
Yeah.
Over 30 grand.
Yeah.
And that's just for the basic.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's without having any enhancements to it.
yeah. Sounds right. All right.
That's with 2 enhancements.
Yeah, but
That's why I'll add any more to it, yeah. Now, Durasteel is just like your cheap little, make it look like armor. Take a blaster shot or two.
roughly 6 damage worth. What about speed?
Yes. Alright, let me make sure everybody. Did you roll your health, Ronnie?
Nope.
Okay, roll your health real quick. Did you roll your health yet?
It's
I don't know. I'll do that
endurance,
now.
will,
Okay,
and
go
luck.
ahead. You got endurance, will, and luck.
And
So that's 86.
And then I'll go through speed and stuff, and I'll read that off for you guys to figure out how to.
That is pretty good.
That is
Decent.
very good.
Yeah.
oh boy.
Wow, let's find out who's got the most health.
I'm at 28, so I'm figuring out.
23,
I'm at 42.
26, 29,
I got 32.
33 health.
33.
That's pretty
Awesome. 30, not bad.
good. How
I'm
much?
healthier.
You're healthier?
I'm at 42.
Oh, you must have had like high willpower. Or not willpower.
What skills did you pick up? I'm just curious.
I got a lot.
Improvised weapons, bravery, and acrobatics. Because I was able to pick up those 3s from the start.
Now, if you wanted to, I'm just throwing this out there for your character, the way
It's
he
not that
is.
bad. 27.
Acrobatics will help with your defense and stuff. But if you weren't really worried too much about defense, but wanted extra health, you could pick up Hardy, which adds to your health. So if you picked up Hardy, each D6 you get out of that, you get to add to your health.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was thinking to myself, like, do I want higher defense or higher health? Because I picked up powered combat armor, which is exactly 10,000.
You picked
So
up what?
Powered combat armor,
Wow.
and it gives me a strength bonus. And it literally says it increases your strength dice pool by 1,
Ace high gold.
and
Yeah.
it gives me 12 soak. So
You rolled. Yeah.
but I guess I don't know if I want more defense.
I rolled, or
Or
do you want me to
more
roll
health.
again, or
It's-
do you want me to?
It depends. Like if the thing's
Oh, that's
hitting
good.
anyways,
Okay.
then defense isn't gonna
Let
matter.
me look it up. There is
So-
something about powered armor I gotta look at.
Yeah, I think it's 1 weight class lower than.
That's what.
Yeah.
You going Halo, dude?
I'm gonna need it. We're in Star Wars. I mean, there's gonna be
I did it wrong.
lasers flying around.
Lightsaber this.
Yeah, that's unfortunate about it. It does not block lightsabers. My stomach does, though.
If you make it higher quality.
If you give me enough credits, I would make it higher quality. Some of the armor on there is like 1,000,000.
10,000 is just not enough to do what I want to do.
Legit.
I suck in that, and I didn't have to buy a weapon.
Okay, this heavy armor boosts
buy a weapon
awareness,
or
physical
armor.
capabilities, extremely expensive, it's not common. Increases your
I have
days
22.
per
Yeah.
I got my character image just got minus the gold lightsaber.
I got my armor from my horde, or from my race. I got my weapon from my from Star Knight, and from my armor. And I've still won more credits.
I have.
Okay.
After
Power
buying my
armor
additional
counts as one
lightsaber, I
category
have
type
4,000
lighter
or something.
for purposes of determining defense
Yeah,
penalties.
3,000.
And it's heavy, so it's only medium.
3,000.
It's only medium.
So it gives me -2.
Right, which I think is already on there, right?
We call you Master Chief.
You know, I am from a planet that is of clans.
Yeah, so
I
it
could
goes
be
-2 to your defense.
And a +1.
Yeah, who did you kill for this?
I probably killed
Master Chief.
Oh, your name's John?
I'm now disguised as Master Chief.
We're playing SWAT on Halo. No shields.
I remember playing Halo at your house a lot, Ronnie.
Yeah, I guess that's basically
What
what
was
I'm
that
doing.
one guy?
Playing SWAT on Halo.
That's all it is called
Hang out
power
with
armor. So
It gives, yeah, it gives that +1d6 to.
cow.
He's just talking.
I can't believe you actually
Oh,
felt
I'm
that.
so good at this game. And you started hearing
Well, I
him
needed
crying
something.
in the room. Oh, you guys.
I am an improvised weapon. I will throw my suit at you.
Can I do that?
Throw grenades and qualities, rocket
I mean,
launchers, and
Use
everything.
like the
Technically,
jet
that's what
on my back
happens
so
when you
launch
jump.
it at him. Just
I'm guessing you're going to look into getting an energy shield later?
Yeah, I just didn't have enough.
Incidentally,
A force field is what you need.
Yeah, 2400. It gives it 3 defense. Which one?
You've already looked this up.
Yeah.
incidentally, how much is that? The shielding?
That's what I'm looking up right now.
Cause
what a mech.
I might need that.
Ooh, Marauder power armor. You should have got
I
that
was
one.
waiting for
How
a
much is it,
specific-
though?
950,000.
specific book for that one.
Can I get that?
To be made.
I'm already looking up.
If you have 950,000.
pictures
Man, you might as well buy a ship with that much. Get armor.
If I made a deal with a
Give me a
hut,
ship.
Does the Marauder armor actually let you breathe in space and have jetpacks?
Yes.
there is a jetpack.
Then you are Superman. Fly through space without the ship.
Excellent.
You'll need more fuel.
4 is what I was missing. Yeah, there we go. Force field. 2,000.
Yep.
Plus 3 defense.
How many ranks can I pick up?
And it's a shield, so you get 1. Yeah.
Can I have redundant force
A
fields?
shield part of
like
the
this
free arm,
character.
so it cannot be used in
Built
2
differently
hand
than
weapons.
how I originally
Shield
imagined
is
it.
A force shield counts as a shield for purposes
That
of
character's
this.
going as planned.
Yeah. So
Well, like.
force field. So yeah, the
for
force
the
field you don't
assassin
need to
thing,
have an
like,
arm
there's not a
open,
whole lot in
but it
the-
does count as a
like,
shield. So you
career
can't have
path
a
that
force
actually
field and then also have a shield.
So can I have redundant force fields?
No.
So that when one of them gets knocked out, the next one
Man.
pops up?
You guy, you're looking at all these people with lightsabers like, man, I need something.
Yeah.
Let me jump in my suit. Oh, you've gone Fallout.
I now need a minigun. I
And
don't.
The Paladin from Fallout.
In a radio that plays.
How much is that?
Yeah.
Yep.
How much is that?
That is a mech, sir. That is a mech.
Because it sounds awesome.
You're going Ghost in the Shell on us.
Calm down, Major.
Alright, let's get back to this.
Major Tom.
I think I got you caught up now, right?
But you said
You rolled
force,
your health.
force field is how much?
Yes. Attributes are
Force field is $2 grand.
Gotcha.
You gonna have it on your belt?
Yeah.
33 health. I
Alright.
forgot to write that down.
We did the health already. Dice pool. Speed. Alright, everybody look at your speed.
And you said
was it
force
agility?
field is how much so?
Do what? It doesn't have soak. It's just plus 3 defense.
Plus 3 defense?
Yep.
To all defenses?
Melee and ranged, and probably vital. Just put it for vital for now. I'll check that later. Not mental, I know that. The force field doesn't help your mental stability.
Speed is what agility and.
Speed, everybody look at speed. Your regular speed is equal to your strength plus your agility dice pool.
And the powered armor would, since it says specifically it increases strength dice pool, would it increase the speed also?
Correct.
Okay. So,
It's not a roll.
It's not a roll. You just add it together.
Armor does not.
So
reduce
here's
that, right?
6.
Because all it said that it reduces is the melee and range defense.
Is it armor? Yes.
6
that's all.
feet. Is that like 6
All right,
feet?
so speed. All right, your climb
Extra
speed. Does anybody have climb skill?
No,
No.
No. Nobody have, or swim skill?
I have jetpack.
Okay, then that's going to be
Space, I
half.
don't imagine
Half rounded up or down?
Round down.
for swim and climb.
Yep.
I have jetpack though, so that helps.
Yes.
With
All right. Everybody should be on a jump now, right?
Swim.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yep.
swim is the next.
Swim's the same as half. It's half that.
Oh, that's
It's the
right.
same. Yeah. All right. So your jump, you're gonna. It's gonna be 2 of them in there. The first one is gonna be double your agility rating. The rating, not dice pool.
Right, so your jump is going to be your agility rating?
Double your agility rating.
So
And
if
then-
the,
so write that down and put a slash.
the rating, not the dice.
It's a rating, not the dice pool.
So
Double that and then put a slash.
18 plus 5 is 23.
Okay. What do you do?
Wait, what?
9 is 18 plus 5.
Oh, did you got something else in there? Okay.
From
26.
something here.
Now,
Yes.
after you put that slash, you're going to do your strength rating.
2, 3, 7.
Now, it can't be higher than the first number. So,
4 times 2.
Well, the only person who has to worry about that is me.
Plus
just
5.
throwing it out there.
So would it be 3 times 2 or 2 times 2?
8 plus 5 is 3.
Is it just the straight number?
It's just a strength rating.
So it's 3. Yeah, it's just 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Okie dokie.
I got a 13-foot horizontal jump.
All right. Next.
Avatar.
Carry. All right. Your strength and your endurance rating, you add them together, then put a 0 on the end. And then that's how many pounds.
Strength plus endurance.
Carry?
So
And that'd be your carry capacity.
So
Nine-
I'm
where
giving
is the
times
carry
10. That's what you
back?
said.
Yeah, you just add a 0 to it. So you got 27, add a 0, so it's 270. 270 pounds.
Strength and
Oh my
endurance.
God.
Endurance, sorry. Yeah.
That's 30.
It's 280.
That's 33.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's
14
19.
and 19 is 33.
Looks like a 4. You should close that 9.
Yeah.
Alright, so everybody got that part?
The carry is much less than that.
Now this is your carry increments. Anything beyond this, including your equipment that's attached to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you take penalties.
Right.
Okay. Initiative. Here we go. It's your int dice pool. Plus any bonuses from exploits or racial bonuses or anything like that.
5d6.
Yeah.
Oh, I get a plus.
So. I'll let you guys look through your character on that one.
Yep.
Because you guys are so varied on that, I don't know who it is.
So,
That's going to be dice pool, so.
As I was
Your
picking
int
up
dice
these,
so what you're saying that is, it would be
the
my dice
bonuses
pool
over here.
plus whatever. So if I got a plus 3 from something,
So if you got, or if you have initiative, like a +1 to initiative or
Okay,
an
no,
exploit
I'm
or
good.
something like that.
I'm
Yeah.
good then.
Or if you have tactics, by the way, that will add to your initiative. If you
Okay.
have tactics skill.
Tactics does.
Yeah.
Wherever
Does
dice that is.
clairvoyance add to that?
So
Wait, what'd you
3.
say?
So 1.
If you have tactics, you can add that dice to your initiative.
What about hypercognition?
What about Starship Tactics?
That would add to the Starship's initiative.
Does foresight?
So,
What about
Does
hypercognition?
foresight add?
Foresight for initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can throw it in there. Yeah, if you have foresight, we'll go with that.
Do they stack?
Hypercognition.
No, you use one or the other.
Okay.
For skills, use one or the other.
Gotcha.
You want that?
Hypercognition.
Hypercognition. Is that the Sonic exploit?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
It
Not-
does-
not
it
unless you
does slow
activate it.
stuff down though.
Well, you have to activate it
Okay.
first.
Yeah.
No.
Which is
Activate it.
I have
Sir.
foresight, so I can see when a battle's coming, and then I can activate it.
There you
Oh,
go.
We're about to get attacked, guys. Hypercognition.
Sweet.
oh wait, that was from Force Sensitive, right?
What?
The hypercognition.
No,
No,
that
that
was
was
a side
precognition.
that chose for my.
Precognition.
Which gives you a +2
All
bonus
right.
to ranged and
Here
melee
we
defense.
go. Now we're getting to defense ratings.
I forgot. to
What
put
about
that
perception?
down. Right.
I guess if you want.
I mean, it's important.
Perception is your int. Same as your initiative, plus any bonuses.
So, the int rating or the
The dice pool.
dice pool?
You go to dice.
Now, if I had perception as a skill, that also adds into that, right?
Yes.
Just making sure.
Yep.
Would foresight have helped with that?
Not perception. No. Nope.
5 to 6.
I'm pretty sure I'm maxing out on most of my defenses. Just saying that
We'll
right
find
now.
out.
Well, I'm getting a +6 just from my exploits.
You may not actually. You may not max out on it.
We'll see.
It's easy to max out in the beginning, but as you level up, you don't max out. It's
Yeah.
easy. So.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I got a lot of bonuses here.
All right.
And then I still got my armor.
Everybody good on that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Actions. Everybody has 2. Unless someone's got agility over 20.
I'm
Not
a
yet.
I got some close ones.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
I'm almost halfway there.
Okay.
I
I'm
have
almost
12 agility.
12 and 13, they're probably close.
Now, when you're dual loading, you do get that extra action if you make 2 attacks with that primary weapon. So just throw it out there. Anybody's dual loading or using a 2-handed weapon. Okay.
No.
That's how that one works.
So how many actions do we get?
Well,
2?
You get 2
technically-
standard.
2 standard. So he's
So,
Unless you have something that tells you, gives you an extra
So if
action.
I'm dual wielding, I can attack, then attack again, or just attack.
Yeah, the way it works in dual wielding is you make 2 attack. If you make 2 attacks with your primary weapon, okay, then you get a bonus 3rd attack
With my second.
with your secondary
Okay.
weapon at a penalty, unless you have the ambidextrous.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
so I could use my flamethrower and my lightsaber?
Yes, but your lightsaber will be primary.
Yeah.
So you have to attack twice with the lightsaber, and then you can attack once with the flamethrower. The flamethrower attack would be at a penalty unless you have ambidexterity.
Okay.
So what you're saying is, I can attack twice with the lightsaber and force push somebody away?
That's pretty much what he's saying, yeah.
No. Sonic exploits are not counted as a weapon.
True. That is correct.
Now!
If you want to pick up an extra action by spending Sonic points,
Oh, okay.
make yourself a little bit faster, give you an additional action, you could do that.
Man, I had to pay 2, points at, race building for a Sonic bracket. For no reason.
You mean you didn't choose anything out of it?
No, I did choose something out of it.
You're good then.
Didn't do me any real good, and put it like that.
Well,
You say that now, but whenever you need to
Wait till
force
you use the
push
skill.
somebody away.
yeah. Wait till you get a force push contest. Or pull. I want that lightsaber. No, I want it.
Come, May.
Our force push is bigger than your force push. Alright, natural damage. If you guys want to throw that in there, you probably want to.
okay.
It's 1d6 unless you guys have
Well, actually, I have an ability that
something
Well-
that adds to it.
it says on a successful strike, which is basically whenever you hit. Deadly strike, it says on a successful strike you do 1d6 more damage. So that's basically.
Oh no, that's just on. It's not on just natural damage though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
on all damage. So it
So
would.
don't add it in there. This is your base. Okay, cool. Now we got that point. Now we go to defense scores. So I'm gonna go through each of y'all, and we're gonna go through. So I'm gonna start with you, Dan.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna look at your melee. I'm gonna give you. You're gonna tell me the value or what I'm asking for.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a number, and then you're gonna apply your bonuses and penalties.
Gotcha.
Got it? Okay, cool. All right. So Dan, start with your melee.
Just a sec. Let me. Plus 2, 0, plus 3.
Okay.
Plus 2, 0, plus 3.
By the way, rate these digest books. What would you rate it as?
I'm enjoying them.
I think it worked fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes. I definitely continue with my score of 9.8 out of 10. Because it's just missing Star Wars and actual Star Wars terminology. That's it.
That would require licensing that they don't have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just requires some licensing they don't have. It's something they can improve upon.
If Fantasy Flight Games had done something like this with Star Wars,
Oh, God.
they wouldn't have switched to miniatures.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, you said melee, we're doing what?
nobody likes Fantasy Flight Games, but
Yeah.
special dice too. Okay, so
Right.
melee defense. Take the highest of your strength and agility.
Mhm.
Okay, you got that. Alright, and then what skills do you have? Acrobatics, dodging, foresight.
I have dodge and foresight.
Alright, what's the dice in all of those? Total dice from adding those in. The highest of these, and then add that in.
So 3 plus 1.
So 46?
Yeah.
Alright. And you have any equipment that adds to melee defense?
I have equipment that subtracts from melee defense.
And I mean for dice pool.
The force field adds to the defense.
Yeah, but not dice pool though.
Okay.
I'm talking about like, armor or stuff like that. Or,
Oh.
something that gives you bonus.
No.
Oh. Do you have the power armor skill?
I thought you said it was rotted out that we don't use armor skills anymore.
No, you do use the armor skills. I was just saying it could actually reduce that armor penalty for you.
Oh.
It could basically help reduce the penalty for wearing armor for your defense.
Oh, okay.
Just future
Sounds
reference.
like a good thing to pick up.
Anyways,
after
alright, so you
the-
said 3d6? So that would be 46. Sorry.
Yeah, 4.
So that's 14 is your base. Now add penalties and bonuses. Alright?
So
And let's go ahead and
14 is the middle.
use your agility for that, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so your range is going to be the exact same. Unless you've got dodge or something like that.
16.
Oh, range defense uses your AGI, and that's it. Oh, mental defense uses will and charisma. Which one's the highest?
Scott.
Yeah.
When my force field's up, do I add the?
You always have it on, right?
Yeah.
Basically, it's just like it's
So
You
it-
jump out of your ship. Oh,
Is
auto
it-
turn on.
yeah.
Is it the 14
It's on
for
you.
wearing my armor, or is it the 16? Because if I've got
This is
my
before you
armor,
apply any penalties or bonuses. So 14 is where you start. Now you apply armor penalty. Now you apply force field. Now you apply exploit.
okay,
So you start with 14 and go from there.
start with 16 actually. Well, yeah, 16 because of that.
Well, that's an exploit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you start with 14. Now you add 2 for the exploit. Now what else do you do?
Subtract 2 for the armor,
Okay, so now you're at 14.
and then add 3 for the force field.
So now you're 17.
17
Yep, there you go. And your range, unless you have like dodge or anything like that,
should
no?
be the same.
Should be same. Okay.
I do have dodge, but I was using that for melee also.
Right. Alright, so now your mental defense. What's the highest of your will and charisma?
Will is 3.
Alright, do you have any kind of mental skills? Meditation?
I have
anything like
meditate of
Okay,
2
meditate
6.
works. So that's 5d6 total. So you're going to have 18 as your base. Now, the force field only applies to your...
Yeah, I don't have any
Okay.
modifications for
Alright,
that.
now let's do the endurance. What's your endurance?
Endurance is 2d6.
You don't have hardy or anything like that, right? Okay. So it's just 2d6 and then...
I do have enduring. Oh, that just plus 1.
Alright. So
So the
it starts
D6
off at 10
should go so.
for bundle defense.
10.
Okay?
And then you said for the force field I get plus 3.
Yeah. For right now until I find otherwise.
Okay.
I would think of protecting survival too, but maybe not. We'll find out.
Base.
Ronnie,
Armor.
your turn.
Alright.
Alright, so highest of your strength and agility.
Highest of my strength and agility. Be 12.
For dice pool, that's
Dice pool? Oh, 4.
4? Okay. Do you have dodge or any melee? Oh, your melee weapons can be used for melee defense too, by the way.
My
Your
melee weapons, so
Yeah.
swords.
Swords, that could
Yeah,
work.
swords is at
Just
4.
pick one skill that's the highest that would apply to your melee defense. Swords or dodging or something like that.
Alright, swords, that'd be 4, so it'd be 4 plus agility.
D6s? It's
Yeah,
46?
46.
Okay, so 46 plus your agility, D6 is...
Oh, wait, no, it would be 46, Jesus Christ. It's 2d6.
Alright, so you got 6 right now.
Yeah. And that's
Alright.
melee defense?
You said sword?
Yeah, swords was up 4.
That's for your lightsaber, right?
Yeah.
It's just regular quality?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's 66.
Yep, it says 21. is your base melee defense.
Okay.
Okay. Now, that's before you add in any bonuses and penalties from exploits and all that stuff. All right. So your range. What's your agility?
12.
So it's 46.
Yeah.
Do you have dodge?
I have acrobatics.
Okay. That's where it gets a little tricky. Alright, what we'll say is, to make it easier on your sheet, while you're wielding your lightsaber, if somebody's like using blaster fire and such, you can actually probably just use your melee defense instead of your range for those. That'll make the easiest way to do this. For deflecting laser bolts and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay? But it's only specifically those, because it's not all ranged attacks, it's just...
Yeah, that's an actual exploit you have to pick up.
Is it?
Yeah, it's called missile deflection.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's in the expanded Star Knight one.
Ah, okay. Well then, there you go. Now, does it give you a bonus?
I can't remember. I haven't looked at it.
Ah, you can only go off and issue.
All right, I'll look at it real quick for you.
All right. So your AGI, right? It's what, 4? All right. Do you have dodge, anything like that?
I just have acrobatics.
That works.
Right, so it's +2, that'd be 6 again.
Cool. 21 for that too. Look at you go, sir.
I said that one was mine.
I just
right?
put 66 or
Now you don't put 60v6 by, just put the 21.
right. Mental defense.
All right. That's your will or your charisma. Which one's higher?
That'd be will. That'd be 46.
Okay. Do you have meditation?
Actually, I do have meditation, so that'd be +1.
That's me.
All right. So it's 5. So it's 18.
18 mental.
Yep. And now your endurance.
Well, my endurance is 2d6.
Okay. Do you have fortitude or resistance or anything like that?
2 resistance. I have survival.
Yeah, that won't count. All right. So 10 for your vital.
Okay.
Hey, you say everybody's mental is lowest, but with you guys, it's vital. All right. Did you find it yet, Matt?
It doesn't want to load up the way I was trying to, so I got to do something else with it. I wasn't trying to load up through the link that you sent, so I'm going the long way around it.
Let me see if I can. Since last Star Night one?
Yeah.
What was it
Is
called?
that what your original image was?
If I had the
Well, let's see,
Mandalorian
there's
steel, I would be looking
Missile
at that.
deflection
Yay.
But since I'm
on this Elisha laser
actually more
sword
of like an
for
infiltrator
defense
type
against
gunner,
ranged attacks as well
That's
as
me.
from melee.
which I like because it's still got the blue saber that I need for character stuff.
Yes. Well, I guess they changed it then. They're saying any ranged attack. They're not specifying.
Yeah. Against ranged attacks.
Yeah. Alright. There you go then. It's an exploit. Alright. Alright, Matt, your turn, buddy.
Alright.
Go ahead and give me your melee score.
That's right.
Before adjustments.
Alright, I'm using my agility, so it's 8. It's 3d6.
Alright.
Then I got
Is there
sword,
extra
6 points into, so it's another 3d6.
Okay, it's 6. And what quality are you using for your saber?
Right now
I'm
it's
just
normal.
rolling.
Okay, yeah, so it's 21 base.
Alright, 21. And then I gotta add 6 to it.
Yeah. Your range is going to be probably the same, right? Because
Yeah.
do you have dodge or anything like that?
I have 1 point in dodge.
Oh, so it's going to be lower then.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little lower.
So it's going to be 14 for your ranged.
Okay. And
So if you just want to write them down and then you can just adjust them. Like you want to write down on your
alright, so it was,
sheet somewhere, maybe your scrap sheet where you're going.
alright. So,
Then you can make it. There you can make the adjustments yourself.
alright.
So melee was 21 starting, then 14 for ranged. And what about your mental?
Okay, what am I using for mental?
Charisma or will?
I got 4 dice in the will, and I got 2 dice in meditation.
So that's 6. That's 21 for that too.
Okay.
And then your vital, your end, END.
My Indy is 3.
Okay. And you don't have fortitude or resistance.
No.
Okay. So it'll be 11 for Carl. Hey, you're just one higher than theirs.
Well, it's gonna be one more. Thanks to my sword. It says all defense.
There you go. My sword will
Now-
protect my mind.
Now, what is the cap for 76 dice pool?
28.
28. Okay. I think I might actually hit that.
All right.
And that's before
Your
armor.
turn.
That's all before armor.
Your
I
turn.
don't have any like armor or anything picked out yet, so.
Oh, don't have to worry about that yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you your base stuff here, and then
Okay, so
so you see where it says defense.
melee
So we're gonna
defense.
get melee, yeah. So it's the highest of your strength and your agility.
Agility is 46.
Yeah, what was your swords or anything like that?
Swords, I
Oh,
have.
that's your highest. Yeah, I know that.
Sword would be 2d6.
All right, so it's what, 66 total. Yeah. All right. And what quality is it?
My first regular,
Your primary one, yeah.
just regular
Okay.
quality. Just the first quality I started out with, and I
Right.
basically just kept putting points in it to get the color up.
The color, yeah. Okay, so it's
Yeah,
21.
So I didn't get a 6 when I rolled for it.
Yep, 21.
Okay. Now would I add the 2 from precognition? Precognitive because I get a +2 bonus.
In a moment. Once I give you your base stats, then you'll look at your exploits,
Okay.
and
Like you
then
just
you'll
had me
modify them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Range defense.
Using agility again, right? 46.
Yeah.
Do you have dodge, acrobatics, anything like that?
I have dodge.
You have dodge?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's dodge rating?
I don't remember off the top of my head. There's a book they're not using.
I mean, what's. Do you have written down?
Rating just 1.
One? Oh, it's 1d6 then.
Okay, so
Alright, so it's going to be 18 to your ranged. Alright, and then mental, the charisma or will.
will. It's 3d6.
Alright.
And I don't think I have any.
You have meditation?
Wait. Yes, I do.
How many points?
Alright, so it's 4. So that brings you to 14? Yeah. 14. And then your endurance.
Endurance is 2d6.
Alright, so you're going to have 10. Your turn, John. Now you go ahead and adjust your
Okay.
exploits. That's obviously going to be your highest. And
It's 6 because of powered armor, right?
what does the power armor say? Plus 1d6 to what?
Strength dice pool. It specifically says
Ah.
strength dice pool.
So yeah, that counts too. You might just max out on that by itself. Where's your...
I write where the skills, or yeah. It's hard to see because my drawing is still capped.
6, 8, 9, 96 on the defense. Golly. Yeah, you did max out. You're at 28.
Okay.
Hey, Max Outer!
Ah, don't kill stuff. 46 plus that, 76. So 25 for your ranged. Oh my gosh.
Hey!
Well, actually, I forget the -2, but that would still be maxed out even
Well,
with the -2. Right?
Just we'll do the minuses in a minute. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You've got 4 points right there to play with. You're actually at 32, but only 28 can count.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I feel your pain, bruh. Feel your pain.
mental.
It's
Two.
plus bravery, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So that'll be 46 total.
That's 14. Endurance is 4.
No, nothing else.
Yeah. So it's 4, so it'd be 14 also.
Hey, Matt,
Yep.
take a look at the bottom
Nice.
of the first column of page 88. Into the second column.
Nicely done, sir.
All right, now can I apply the penalties? Or?
Yeah, now apply penalties.
Okay, so this is still maxed out because I have 4 to play with, but this one will go down to 23
Correct.
because of the armor.
It's a one-time use.
So
Is the problem.
yeah.
Nicely done. Just about finished. All right. You've already spent your money. You spent yours, Dan? All of it? Or some of it?
I have spent force field, and that's it.
You can spend your money, sir.
Okay.
Ronnie, you still need to spend your money, right?
Yeah, grab what my
I do need to still spend my money.
Sith name's gonna
Still need to
be.
spend yours?
Yes.
You
Now-
haven't spent any of yours?
I've spent 1,000 of it
Oh.
for one mod on a sword. Everything else in this book, as far as the sword mods go, it's like, what's the point?
You can actually use other ones.
I can use old ones.
Yes.
Thank you,
It's actually
God.
it's in that document, the laser swords. It tells you which ones you can use.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like
Uh-huh.
ID.
In the old, you can use elemental, fast, slayer, Quillen/guard, warning,
ID seems really good.
malice, pernicious, soul sucker, willful, and worthy.
Okay.
ID seems really
Then
good.
I know the other two I'm getting.
You have to pick up the old book and look at them, but
It's fast and malice because I already know what they do. It's going to cost me
Incidentally,
exactly 4,000.
what kind of sword are you putting that on?
My laser sword.
What quality?
oh,
No.
and
Hold up the 3 enchantments, sir.
yeah, I did make a mistake.
So-
by the way.
Yep.
Could I put a
You do have to pay difference for upgrades as well.
Am I allowed to put
So if you upgrade to, if you get regular quality, and you go to high quality,
Yeah.
everything is ×3. So you're basically taking the value of your item and you multiply it by 3. That's what you're doing.
Right.
So doesn't matter when you put it on there. It all has to be up there with the quality of it.
Could you put malice on an improvised weapon? Like, if you kept the improvised weapon, could you then put malice on it afterwards? Like, or would it no longer be an improvised weapon if you're using it that way?
Well, no, improvised weapon is just anything that you're using that wasn't designed as a weapon.
Scott?
For instance, rebar. Okay, you know what rebar is?
I think so, yeah.
I carry that in my truck. It is my improvised weapon.
It's
I am proficient to that.
yeah, it's metal inside the concrete, which they use to stabilize like bridges and stuff like that.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Basically, if you took
I
that,
trained with
you
it.
could use it as an improv. It's not meant to be a weapon. It's meant for structures, but you're using it as a weapon. Now, if you want to make it better somehow and make some enhancements to it and craft and stuff, you could do that. It's still an improvised weapon. If they picked up your weapon and tried to use it, they would take a penalty. Because what am I doing with this? Okay.
Okay.
But
Okay, so I could put malice on
if you
something.
really like that improvised weapon, I mean, you're playing Dead Rising 3 and you put this stuff together and you crafted it, and you have a katana with a flame on it.
So that's 1,000.
Okay.
Speaking of improvised
Get
weapons,
malice at some
Yes.
I got it.
point? Just because it's pretty good. It's pretty freaking good.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking good. Not like the two people who had malice on weapons would really know.
could I use
Yeah,
that as an
I didn't
improvised
have
weapon?
it yet.
No,
I
it's
was
not
wanting
improvised.
it,
Oh,
but I did.
no.
Could
I
I?
had it.
Yeah.
I used it on you.
Preaching church.
That's why I had to make sure you died. I needed my level.
Yeah, it's like,
Man-
oh man, he's
man
not
says
dead
full
yet.
through it.
I don't get the bonus yet.
Yeah.
I mean, you could attempt. It's not gonna be as effective, but yeah.
Because that
Yeah.
sounds nice.
So that's me
Yeah.
and
I can get
Goes through one foot.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Also helps us get into ships,
Yes, it does.
which seems good. Would that go into equipment?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're right there.
Reach.
Hey Scott, based on the picture I sent you from my character's appearance, would you say that it's more of an environmental suit since it's like it's got minimal armor, but it's also got like the helmet?
Okay, I see. It's only gold lightsaber.
Yeah,
Okay, what would you say it is?
environmental suit.
Let me see.
I mean, it's a helmet and a suit.
Environmental suit? Probably not. I did see something similar to it. If anything, I think it'd be more like kind of like the Stalker Impact suit. That right there.
So
Kind of something like that. That's what I would think. That one right there.
What would that fall under for price range? There we go.
No, that's the shield. Yeah, go back one. Was it G33? Oh, let me see this real quick. Those are specific.
Specialist armor.
There you go. G33 Stalker. 600.
So it'd just be 600
Yep.
credits.
It uses Soak 2, Blunt 5. So,
What's that, armor?
The
Oh, yeah, it's armor, isn't it?
yeah, G33
Stalker.
Okay, cool.
The G3 Stalker impact suit.
Okay, cool.
So would it be too much to ask one of y'all to cut me out a 250-pound metal beam to use as a weapon? Y'all have way too swords.
because I'm wearing my money.
Yeah. So if I could get a 250-pound metal beam,
I don't think you need one that heavy.
well, I don't need one that heavy, but I can hold one that heavy.
I can carry it.
I mean, I can carry up to
And it'd be
200.
How much does your armor weigh?
60.
Okay.
So I'm at 270 carry left after that. So 250 is high enough, in my opinion. That's meaning that if a fly lands on me after that, I get penalties.
So I guess for your improvised weapons, and I'm trying to think of how you go to weight range and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is like how much damage would something that's 200 pounds being swung at you do?
I
It's
guess
kind
I would.
You have to improvise the damage for the improvised weapons.
I guess I would go with maybe.
Alright, we're going to use that one instead. Alright, squad tab, computer.
I need to stand up for a little bit.
So, you want my poundage applying to small area.
Call dibs on the next available book. If it's available before I come back from the bathroom.
Convert me, there we go.
Convert me.
That does not sound like what I was looking for. What did I just click on?
What are you looking over there?
70. Huh. That's neat.
Alright, Scott, so I'm also going to be buying a closed-faced helmet.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't wear that with a suit. I've already got it.
You're already closed up. What's your soap, 12?
Yeah. Gosh. Yeah, unless I'm fighting a Sith or a Jedi.
Well, I mean, you pretty much negate with 12 soak, you negate 2d6 damage.
Yeah.
So,
I don't want to get hurt. I plan on getting hit a lot because I hope that people hit me, not other people.
that's the best way to think about it, actually, now think about it. Whenever someone rolls damage, just take 2d6 out of that,
So when it says minus
because that's your soak.
2 to defense, which defense is that coming out of, melee or range?
If it doesn't specify,
vital.
it's
It's melee and ranged.
So it'd be 2 out of each?
Yep.
I can afford a bug though.
Bug.
Yeah.
I just need to buy one piece of equipment.
And if it says plus 2 to defense, it goes back to both of them, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That is correct.
Sweet. It's the one that even had my pistol in it.
Yep.
Stole it right out from under me and I had to wait for it.
I borrowed it while you were using Scout. I think you got the high end of that deal.
Now make sure, Dan, I don't take yours home.
Finally,
I put it back in my thing. You make sure that I don't take yours.
That's pretty much what I'm doing.
I bought breaching charges, so we should be able to get into enemy spacecraft.
Oh, I thought I was the breaching charge.
Uh,
Oh wait, that's outside.
Yeah.
Never mind.
No, you could just force push him into a door and I'll
I can also get us into enemy buildings.
come in there like a wrecking ball.
Or friendly buildings, but I prefer the door method on friendly buildings.
The dork method?
Door.
Door. Oh.
Oh, here we go. Found it.
Literally cannot
Oh,
use
did
it.
you find something?
A previous,
Wow.
actually,
The
back-
G23
Right.
Stalker Impact Suits only
I also
7
picked
pounds.
up a squad tactical computer, which gives me and up to 4 people in my squad, +1 to initiative.
Oh,
I like it.
that's good to know.
I'm gonna have an amazing initiative.
Could we all have that in its stack?
Dan, 30 weeks ago, I asked about how would you
Is
convert
equipment the last part?
pounds per square inch to damage. We has happened to be running
I'm gonna
a
have to just do this
campaign
over
where
the
somebody was dropping water from the sky.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm almost with this book line.
I remember that.
Yeah, I actually
That
asked
was
about
30
this
weeks ago?
30 weeks ago.
Wow. What is the pounds per square inch on sandworms?
All right, here we go.
Falling out of the sky. Because that might be relevant again. Incidentally, how much to pick
Here,
up
here.
a pet?
500 psi is equal to 1d6 damage.
Hey Scott, how much to pick up a pet
I don't think those
that happens to be a
pet.
sandworm?
I believe that's the ranger.
Do you have that much spice for lunch?
So we're going back into
So
Ranger.
500 psi.
I'm gonna be a
per D6.
space droid.
So, what we have to do here is what you want to do is, so the same weight, 1 pound, applied to 2 square inches per foot. So your 10 psi can be reduced by 10 pounds weight applied to 1 square inch.
Alright, so after purchasing everything, I have 975 credits left.
So it has to apply to 1 square inch.
Does anyone have an iPhone charger out here by chance?
I managed to spend all of my gold on gadgets.
Okay, so let's say
What is my superpower?
doing
Rich.
against the wall, you know where the dice are kept.
Or at least
on
it was.
top is a ruler. Can you go grab it?
I was rich.
What you grab?
So I managed to spend all of my gold on those 4 things.
Oh yeah.
Got a force field, 9 breaching charges, a squad tactical computer, and a bug.
But no communicator.
Oh, I have telepathy.
I can't hear you, but you can hear me.
I'm gonna be McGann from Teen Titans.
Hey, since you guys are all in the same group, we should just Facebook Live our videos. Or YouTube Live the video. Yes. That would be fantastic. Alright, sir. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. Give me a shoe taker,
Way
Ubers.
to lose funding.
Loose funding?
Is it okay to use this one? Or
No, I need a punch one. I'm going to draw all over everybody.
Oh shit, no.
Alright, this is what I'm going to use for example. You can keep this if you want to, actually.
Oh.
Okay, so 1 square inch is this. Get it? It's an inch. That's a square. What? I actually paid attention. No, I didn't really. I looked up on Google. Okay.
But you did an inch.
Okay, we'll say it's small. Okay. And you're going like blunt weapons and stuff like that, right?
Well, improvised weapons are mostly probably going to be blunt anyway.
I pick up this tree and I hit you with it.
Yeah,
How much
that's
does a
good.
tree weigh? Depends on age and species. Among the number of factors which determine the weight of a tree.
Where's equipment?
I'm in armor part, which is 120.
So it should be close to there. I basically picked up all of my
You see what I'm doing here, just a
gear
second.
Okay.
because I had the armor already. So let
We'll
me
go with large as being the largest one that you're gonna pick up.
Awesome. Now I still got about 4,000 left to spend.
Neat.
That's after I got really good armor.
Neat.
So this is how we figure it out,
Should
okay?
buy.
So what
Speaking
you
of
do is you
blaster.
take the weight of the weapon,
Speaking of front blaster,
okay? We'll use
There's a
small,
weight
for
gun.
example, since it's one, okay? So, let's say you have a 10-pound weight that you're using, okay? So 10 pounds applied to 1 square inch is,
What's the force you're applying it?
oh, I'm sorry. 10 psi is 10 pounds of weight applied to 1 square inch.
Okay.
So if it's a 10-pound small item, it's got 10 psi.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Alright, so for every 500 psi, it's going to basically be considered 1d6 damage.
So
it
something-
explains it earlier
Yeah.
in the book.
Make sense?
So okay.
So if you have,
Like,
let's say, a
those several pages
500
before
pound
it
weight,
tells you what
it's about this
everything is.
size, a small size weight, and you smack somebody with it, you'll be doing d6 damage, plus your strength bonus, stuff like that.
Oh,
You do like 1d6 plus 6, I think.
That's well. If I'm using applying improvised weapon, it would be of 9 plus 3, so it's 9.
Dang! Golly, that's an extra d6 and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you take a 500 pound weight and you smack somebody with it as an improvised weapon, right?
I mean, that's going to do some damage.
You're dealing minimum 10 damage to them.
So it's only going to do a 1d6 damage. I might as well hit them with my fist.
Well, no, that's just a. We're using that as an example.
Oh, okay.
The heavier the item, the more damage it does. The heavier the item and
Smaller.
smaller the size, the more damage it does.
Okay. Oh,
Does that make sense?
okay. Yeah.
Because the weight in this it's smaller area you're hitting with. I mean, if you take a building
Yeah, if you take a building and drop it on somebody,
if you take a table and drop it on somebody, okay, the table doesn't weigh that much and it covers a larger area, so when it hits, it's spreading the force across the entire area. But if you take the weight of the table, this size, it's going to do more damage because it's got more force in a smaller area.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, essentially-
Entertaining?
Yeah.
and educational.
So, but I mean, anything that weighs a decent amount isn't gonna hit something that's 1 square inch. is it?
I worked at FedEx. I can tell you there are things
there
out
are.
there.
Ship parts, especially.
Yeah.
Vehicle parts and stuff like that.
Although
There was a thing that said team lift. It was the size of this paper. It's 350 pounds.
yeah,
Oh,
It's the size of that paper.
team.
It says
lift.
team lift.
Team
Here,
lift.
you grab one end of the paper, I'll grab the other, and it's 350 pounds.
We're still
That
both
was
picking
one
up
part.
175 pounds.
That was a part. Now, actually, this is a cool example. Let's go with that. Let's go with a large vehicle. Okay? Now, obviously, we can't use this right here. But let's use a vehicle. You want to slam somebody with a vehicle. Because you're probably going to. Give me a Star Wars vehicle.
Millennium Falcon!
It's not a vehicle.
Land
It's a ship.
speeder.
A speeder. It's a vehicle, not a ship.
Technically, it's also beautiful.
No, it's a piece of junk.
You got it.
Speeder bike. Okay.
Now, if you pick up a speeder bike and throw it at somebody,
Just
throw it forwards so that it automatically goes.
I'm looking for. Thank God.
Just shove the speeder bike into them.
Hold on. I thought these would have on. There we go. Finally. Okay.
Hey, Matt,
If we'll use the Imperial speeder bike, okay?
did you notice the ability called recover? It's
What
one of
does
the
all
Star
that
Knight.
availability is?
Oh, I haven't looked at any of those yet, really, because
All right. So you got
for
15
my
feet.
sword. Yeah.
Guys,
It's not really a square
Recover?
foot on it because it's 15.
where's
What's
the
going on?
availability and stuff at?
The
One.
what?
The
Well,
availability.
it's not a speaker
like
box
6A,
would probably
6B, 10C,
You know,
9A.
small
What
or
is?
smaller. I mean, it would still be pretty big.
We'll go with, yeah, him in that area.
Yeah,
so
that's
15.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
We'll go with 15. How much is speaker?
It's in a chart somewhere.
What I'm trying to do is find the chart.
This is getting on my nerves.
There's
Speed
no
or bus?
back.
Oh wait, this might work. Battle tank.
If you're throwing a battle tank at somebody,
I can get some
the
explosive
index
ordnance.
section all the way in.
I need something with weight on it.
It's like the
Well,
last three or four
so-
pages.
Marauder rocket
if you
launcher
hit someone with
MK1.
500
Dan, how does that
pounds,
I
sound?
look in A's.
On 1 square inch, it's going to do 1d6
Hey, Dan.
damage.
What do you think
What?
of a Marauder
Like
rocket
500 pound
launcher
object on 1
MK1?
square inch
Yes.
will do 1d6 damage.
I'm
And
using
that's it. There's no modifiers to that or anything like that?
Oh, it's 1d6 plus your strength.
No, well, that's what I was saying.
I'm
like,
also
Your
using-
strength is a static bonus, so you
Yeah.
1d6
So what?
plus 6, and then you get
I'm also
additional 3
using
for
rocket
improvise.
launcher.
Yeah.
So you're doing
Well,
1d6 plus 9.
Which
well,
one
well, that's
is-
what I was asking is,
Yeah.
why would I even care about picking up an object when my unarmed also does 1d6 damage?
Mark 1.
If I can hit someone with a 500 pound object,
How much
That's
is
only
it?
500 pounds.
4,000.
I can only pick up to 250. I can't even pick up.
No, that's your carrying capacity. That's not what you can pick up.
Well, my max lift is only about
Oh,
1,000.
no, I've got
So
this.
I'm gonna be able to
That's
hit
what
a
I've got.
2d6. Like I might as well get a battle
Does
axe that does
3d6.
3d6.
So
Is
what?
what I'm
I've
saying.
got
Well,
this
yeah,
one
because-
does 3d6.
Yeah.
That's
It's
all I've
a
got.
weapon is designed to deal damage.
So
Well,
that's
I mean,
one
I
of
was
two.
thinking, I would have thought a 1,000 pound object being thrown at you would do a little bit more than.
Now when
So
it's spread
the
out,
Scimitar missile launcher or the Marauder rocket launcher?
give me a second here.
Scimitar sounds cooler.
Yeah.
Without you giving me the stats.
I mean, stats are literally identical from there.
Crap.
Go with the
Just
Scimitar.
trying to find it.
Oh wait, Scimitar weighs 2 pounds more.
Go with the other one.
You got the same burst. As a
Go
matter
with
of
better
fact,
bonus.
as a matter of fact, the lighter one has better range too. That's the Marauder rocket launcher.
Where is the
Did you find it?
Yeah.
No, I was asking Ronnie if he found the availability thing.
Hey Scott, what does the
Yeah.
availability thing mean? Like 6A, 9B, 9C?
Oh, that's the setting.
Oh, setting. That's
You guys, as far as that goes, the setting goes, you guys are 10.
Okay, so everything's
So-
available.
10 and lower.
Gotcha. I'm working with Bug. I'm trying to think of stuff that your character would actually have.
I think I'm gonna go with
Probably
this
has
disruptor
sidearm.
rifle. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah, he would.
Well, let me see here.
what a disruptor rifle with.
Let me see if they have anything.
You seem like the leader of this group.
Oh. Yeah, you have a phaser.
Mostly because your race tends to be the leader of the group that they're in. Just through the right of Alexander. I'm legit better than everybody.
They said assisting another character. I'll tell you, said using another character after talking about improved improvised weapons.
Whack!
Yeah.
Which one of y'all has the heaviest armor other than me? I'm gonna hit somebody with you.
Wait. Wait. It's like wait. I need to improve the quality of my weapon. Whoever, make sure you have artisanal armor.
John's over here like, get help! Get help! Whack! John's like, I definitely wasn't thinking of that. What are you talking about?
I just see John like little like propulsion systems on his back and like just launching at him and just like disengaging himself fall off the back and then just the battering ram, guys.
No, just jump at people and be like, ah! Boom! Oh, that guy's through the floor.
Well, I guess what we do is because they don't have really any because improvised weapons cover
Remember
so
the giant like dark trooper?
it's hard to
like the giant robotic one.
say
Imagine them in a suit like that.
this
or
does this or this does that
Yeah.
because they're all different sizes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I guess what we'll do is to make it effective, we'll just go by size.
So Matt,
So we'll say
if I have
a
5
tiny
minutes to
improvised
meditate,
weapon, you know, like a very
Yeah.
tiny one,
I have
Yeah.
56
would be
health
like
for the
say
day.
D6.
Nice.
And then it goes to D6 for every size.
You actually beat me with
So
this.
small would be 2,
If I
medium
have 5
would be
minutes
3,
in between
large
some
would be
of
4.
the
One would probably be
Yeah.
the highest I could even pick up something anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we'll just do it that way.
descriptions, right.
Then what we'll do is
Granted,
we
that's
provide
assuming
quality
I
of
drop
it.
down to
We
0
differentiate,
health.
we'll give different qualities.
I'm still
So
able to
there's
act.
large,
Excuse me.
Excuse me. And hit somebody with it.
So
And
what?
it would be like
That's
hitting
assuming
with a
that
mace.
Go down to 0 health. I'm still able to
Does that
act.
make sense?
Yeah.
Hey, I too
And then
also able
meditate.
to act.
Which, let's
I
go
drop
look that up.
down to 0 health once per day.
Just make sure you're not
I don't have that.
while looking up
I
the
do.
Windu Titan mace.
Hit somebody with a window.
But I do always gain access to the ambush turret.
I have a new weapon, guys.
So do
Call
I.
him Window.
I always gain access to the ambush turn, sir.
Is that through foresight?
I believe so, or something
Alright.
similar to it.
Oh, did everybody put their bonuses and stuff in from Homeworld?
Yes.
Ronnie, you didn't put yours in, did you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did.
I
Real
didn't.
quick, this might change something for you. It might not.
Okay.
Alright, what would you describe the Chiz Homeworld as? I'm going to give you examples.
Well, I mean, my guy is from Thule, so that one was like arid and savannas and stuff like that.
Well, I'm going to read these off and you just tell me when I get to it, okay? Agricultural,
No.
Arctic, Asteroid, Barren, City. City's like Coruscant. Desert, jungle, ocean, and volcanic.
You say
Baron.
most likely.
Barren, okay. +1 endurance, -1 charisma.
+1 endurance, -1 charisma.
Yep.
God. Oh, I have 3 endurance now.
I took a
Yeah, then
penalty
change
to
your dice.
agility.
Huh?
It didn't change your dice. You do get survival.
No,
one,
I have 4 endurance, so it doesn't change my dice. So it's still at 2.
No, it should have been at 3 when you had 3 into it. Am I right?
though. Huh?
Or no.
It started at 3.
3 is...
Yeah, that's right.
So it should be 4.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It doesn't go till 3 till it hits 6. That's right.
And you do get survival of 1, by the way.
I get survival 1, so now my survival's at 2.
Yep.
Okay.
That's how I got my dodge
Charisma
skill.
was -1.
What am I looking at? Oh, equipment. Gosh, thanks, John.
So survival goes
You're
up
welcome.
to
You're not keeping me on
Still
task here,
96.
sir.
But you're 1 point away.
You're supposed to be helping me with this.
Well,
Okay. Back to this. 4350.
Okay, weapons.
There we go. Yep, that's good.
Just say.
And I still got some credits left over.
I just passed my little.
I managed to use all of mine. I don't know how. But Matt,
Yeah.
I've got a bug. So if we need to bug somebody's office or something like that,
Nice.
or bug a person, I'm
I
assuming.
can bug them.
Hey Dan, I'm gonna give you, since we're a team, I'm gonna give you my extra 4,000 to
I'll give
spend
you
is to get like all us like some extra healing things and like everything else that we might need, like small task wise. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm getting close to
Crap.
I mean, I'm saying I'm asking.
You're not keeping me on task, John.
Just saying you buy it
what are we looking for?
and it'll be in the,
Base.
either my inventory
Oh,
or
yeah,
it'll be
it's-
in the ship.
And the weapons.
You know what I'm saying?
Why am I buying?
Because you're better at finding those things
Yeah.
than I am.
Oh,
Because I will literally, I missed rope. Okay.
No, it would be like a club or something.
Can I ask Scott? How does
So it'd
someone
be
miss
blunt damage,
rope?
what would it be? Blunt
I
damage.
missed rope.
we probably need like
Now, if
a
it has something else up here, like
panel repair box or something like that.
Yeah.
This is availability.
Find
Like
like
8B, what does that mean?
It's
we're like
according to
trying-
the setting.
as reached or something
Anything
like that, it would
that's
just
10 or
go
less, we
down.
can get.
Oh,
Or if you had the
Which
rebar,
essentially is everything in
and
that.
then you had the 2
Unless it's
blocks on
8C.
each end, you could go double
Have to 8C.
one thing.
Okay.
like they have double lightsabers.
Yeah, like Gladiator.
I couldn't stand you.
You know how they're up there? What's it called? American Gladiator. You know what I'm talking about? Like they're on the little platforms.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh gosh. Used to be one of my favorite
Yes.
events.
So how far are we going with this, guys?
I guess so.
Essentially, you're dual wielding, or you're using like Darth Maul's lightsaber.
Yeah. I was something like with rebar.
Yeah.
Have a block in each one. You just go wham, wham.
Oh, Neo.
There's like all the helmets and stuff.
The thing that Neo was
Right
fighting
here.
with.
Oh, or better yet, if you had that long piece of that metal like that,
Page
without the
160.
concrete because you busted it on somebody, it would now be a quarterstaff.
Yeah.
So I can have a free quarterstaff.
Well, I mean, quarterstaffs are not that expensive anyway.
And you get yours for free.
Just from destroying a
What
building
else
that
do
you
you
happen
have
to be
left?
close
I
to.
can just see your ship now. All of a sudden, he's on, as your ship gets damaged. I'm gonna do that for later.
Well, I should be good on
That's the way I was with
Alright.
dollies out of
What all do you
No.
have left? Just ship?
I'm gonna need this bar for
Yeah,
later.
we're still figuring that out. I think Dan's acquiring the ship, aren't you? We're gonna go with your ship again.
I think
Honestly?
Ronnie's supposed to be the leader in
Pilot?
it because Chiz.
He's,
No, I'm the leader.
he's
I
the
mean, I
one.
can
Well-
pilot.
Me and Roddy are
Now we need
maybe on the
backstories.
same level with me, just a tad higher.
So Dan, you've already sent me yours. You might want to share some with them, or however you want to share it.
Should I just share with the entire group?
Okay, I tell you what. This is what we'll do. Backstories for your characters. Go ahead and work on it this week. And I would like to have it written down and everything. The reason why is because I would like to post this on the gaming site. Also, when you send me those pictures, if you guys could send me the info, like the illustrator, stuff like that, so I can also give credit to whoever did it.
Yeah.
So if you guys could do that.
Incidentally, I'm using that picture that you found for me.
I try to get myself off Pinterest. That's usually uploaded from an upload from
Yes, well, you can track them. Like someone might say on DeviantArt or something like that, and you can track them.
You should already have mine.
Hey Scott,
Send them again.
I do need
Yes.
the attacks.
I hope. Because I couldn't read it. I can pull it back up to resend it to you. The link, I think it probably.
I'm gonna need that so I can actually post it on the site and give credit to people's.
Yeah.
Website would be great, but if I can at least get the artist.
So I'm gonna need the attacks.
Oh yeah, the attacks are going to
So
be.
now I have the Stalker Impact
That's your
Tube,
sword.
Plate Helmet, Force Field, and
So you
a
can max life
Blast
pool
Steel.
for,
Seven for the laser
for
sword.
laser sword, yeah.
Seven.
It's not. Is it high quality?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's throw him 76.
Because where's the plus one go?
It goes.
Oh,
It goes in it, but it's your max dice pool. You're maxed out in dice pool, basically.
76. And I've got the plus one for it being high, so I can put that over into. Well, it'd be
Well, no, it-
-2 to go in for
Well,
damage, right?
you've got 76 without that in there.
Yeah.
But your max dice pool is 76 to roll. So I mean, if you want to roll with put attack, put 8d6 for the attack. Go ahead and write that in there.
Okay.
But you want to roll 7 for your max dice pool.
Artist thing for-
But if somebody gives you a penalty or something like that,
character art for me.
I can still
you
roll.
can still roll max dice pool.
What about the flamethrower and the missile?
All right, these are going to use. I don't think you have anything in there. Oh, you got flamethrower right there.
Yeah.
Sets that plus every or int is 4. So it's 5d6 for flamethrower. And we'll put 5d6 for the missile. We might change out from the flamethrower. Might change something to like a different skill that covers both of those.
Armor-based weapons or something like that?
Yeah. Something. We'll come up with some kind of term for it. But yeah.
Okay. since it's stuff that I've been using so
Right.
much that I put it on my armor.
Yeah. What were we just talking about? The tax.
Yeah.
Oh, backstories. Yes. Work on the backstories and the images and stuff like that. If you guys could send me if you have a link, you can send me the link, like where you got it from. That could work too. Artists would be great. That way I could give credit to people for their nice images.
Yeah. Well, look, I found the exact one I was looking for.
Incidentally, I'm using the one that you sent me.
Yes. Which I did that in a search. I can show you that real quick. It can be real easy.
I mean, should be able to Google image search.
Would you need help putting this stuff up, Scott?
Yes, in just a moment. If you don't mind sticking around for me, sir.
Yeah, I'll
Get some of my stuff out of here first.
This one right here. It's Ali whatever.
Yeah, that one.
Well, I do that. So then what I do now is I'll send this in a group.
That is Corvus Cast.
There. See, now I screenshotted it. It has it right there, so I know where to go.
Yeah.
To find her again.
That is Corvus Cast. I already sent it to the group.
Yeah, so when you guys send images, do that for me. And then also backstories. Write up the backstories. And if you want to do it in Google Docs or whatever, you guys can do that too. You can send me the little link. And then whatever you want to share to the rest of the group out of your backstory, post in the group.
Okay.
Or
You just need the
you
name.
can just send it to me and I'll post it in the group for everybody else.
Do you just need the name?
Yeah.
For the artist, because that's his name right there. John Burns is where the backtrack to.
Just screenshot that and then throw it in the group.
Yes.
That's the easiest way to do it. That way I know what I'm looking at when I go back and find it.
Which, look at the rest of his artwork. This dude did some great art.
Yeah, and this is why I want them to be recognized for one, because we're using it, but also two, because most of them do a really good job in other images, and so I want to make sure that hey, check this person out.
Right. I need to know these attacks and such.
He needed the same thing I did.
I got you.
I know this is range of 15.
Thank you, John. If you go ahead and start putting up for me.
Oh, God.
All right.
This laptop bag's getting heavy.
66 for both visuals.
So you gotta have the compelling backstory.
Mine's only about a
Or you
page
can
long.
pick it up, yeah. So
Well, like-
5d6 for that.
A lot of your backstory can come from the fact
The damages and the books.
since you
Yeah.
did the
Just cover
character
that.
Yeah.
first,
What page your weapons start?
look into your careers and stuff.
Well, that's what I plan on doing.
You're right.
But like, I don't like. I'm gonna try to tie it in with Ronnie's character
The purple
because
I
a lot of
said
my
was
characters
3d6
that I've made in
plus
the
2.
games are directly tied to Ronnie's character.
Yeah.
So I gotta find out what he's doing. With
I'm
his
real
I don't know what to
Right.
green. I look at the green one or you look at the other one.
I really enjoy writing open backstories that I tie in at the end to add me into a group.
I did this really good one just recently, and I found a way to tie in two characters from two different campaigns. And basically, one was for
Green is 3d6 plus 2.
Princes of the Apocalypse, and the other one is for Curse of Strahd. In Princes of the Apocalypse, I'm playing a sorcerer who was a professor at a academy for magic called Pinworth.
And of course, range would
The
just be
school was
melee.
destroyed, so he's going out
So those,
to
yeah, you
get
don't put range, you put dash.
answers and stuff for what happened.
Yeah.
And in my other game,
Alright.
I'm playing a young wild magic sorcerer named Osmond, and he was a student at the school. And what happened is some occultists came and they summoned a fiend out that entered Osmond and
Yeah, I'm in the video.
basically forced his magical potential to basically just explode all at once. So he was going to end up